ആർക്കൊരു ഉഷാറില്ലല്ലോ. ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ്. യെസ്, ഒന്നൊരു ക്ലാപ്പ് ചെയ്യും എല്ലാവരും. നിങ്ങളെല്ലാവരും റെഡിയാണോ? നമ്മളിന്നൊരു മൈൻഡ് ഗെയിമിന് തയ്യാറാണ് എല്ലാവരും? റെഡിയാണെങ്കിൽ റെഡിയാണെന്ന് പറ. റെഡിയല്ലേ? ഉഷാറില്ല. അതേപോലെ പറ. എല്ലാവരും ഒരുമിച്ച് പറ. റെഡിയാണ്. നമുക്ക് ആളുകളെ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുമോ? യെസ് ഓർ നോ? പറ്റുമെന്നുള്ളവരൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് കൈപോക്ക്. ആരൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്? പകുതി ആൾക്കാരേ ഉള്ളൂ. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം, ട്രൈ ചെയ്ത് നോക്കാം. അതെല്ലാവരും ജസ്റ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ കൈ ഒന്ന് പിടിച്ച്. ഞാൻ എന്നെ പരിചയപ്പെടുത്താൻ പറഞ്ഞു. എൻ്റെ പേര് അനസ്, മജീഷ്യനാണ്, മെന്റലിസ്റ്റ് ആണ്. നമ്മളിന്ന് കുറച്ച് രഹസ്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ പുറത്തെടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി വന്നു. പക്ഷെ ടൈം കുറവാണെന്ന് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്. എന്നാലും നമ്മൾ മാക്സിമം നോക്കും. ഓക്കെ, റെഡി അല്ലേ എല്ലാവരും? റെഡിയാണോ? ഓക്കെ, എല്ലാവരും കൈ ഇങ്ങനെ പിടിച്ചോ. ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് ഇങ്ങനെ വേവ് ചെയ്ത് എല്ലാവരും. അങ്ങോട്ട് കൂടി നോക്കണതിന് അങ്ങനെ വേവ് ചെയ്യാൻ. ഇപ്പോഴേ പുള്ളീനെ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ചെയ്തു നിങ്ങൾ. കോപ്പി അടിക്കണ്ട, അങ്ങനെ പിടിച്ചോ. ഇങ്ങനെ ആണെങ്കിൽ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യും. അത് ജസ്റ്റ് ഇങ്ങനെ ഒന്ന് ആണെങ്കിൽ എല്ലാവരും ജസ്റ്റ് തിരിച്ച് കാണിക്കാം. കാണിച്ചോ? നീ ഇങ്ങനെ പിടിക്ക്. ഇങ്ങനെ കാണിക്ക്. എന്തേ? അതിന് അങ്ങനത്തെ മീനിങ് ഒന്നുമില്ല. കാണിച്ചോ? തിരിച്ച് കാണിക്ക്. ഇനി എല്ലാവരും പതുക്കെ കവളിൽ തൊട്ടെ. എന്റെ പൊന്ന് ചേച്ചി, അത് താടിയാണ്, കവളിതാണ്. എല്ലാവരും താടിയിൽ തൊടാൻ പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ എവിടെ ചെയ്താ? ഇതാണ് താടി, ഇത് കവളാ. ഞാൻ എന്താ പറഞ്ഞ? അതാണ്. അങ്ങനെയാണ് ആളുകൾ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ചെയ്യാം. എന്റെ കയ്യിലൊരു പേപ്പർ ബോൾ ഉണ്ട്. ഇവിടുന്ന് എറിഞ്ഞെത്തൂല. ഞാൻ അങ്ങോട്ട് പ്ലെയിൻ എറിയാം. ഇത് കിട്ടണമെന്ന് വരോ? ഓക്കെ, ആർക്ക് കിട്ടിയാവാ? വാ, ഓടിയോ. എന്താ പേര്? അവിനാശ്. നല്ലൊരു ക്ലാപ്പ് കൊടുക്ക്. അവിനാശിനോടൊരു സത്യം ഞാൻ പറയാം, ക്ലാപ്പൊന്നും കാര്യമായിട്ട് കിട്ടാൻ പോണില്ല. മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? അപ്പൊ അത് പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ച് ഇവിടെ നിൽക്കണം. അവിനാശ് ശരിക്കും എന്താ ചെയ്യണം? എം ടെക് പഠിച്ചോണ്ട്. അവിനാശിന്റെ അടുത്ത് ഞാൻ പറയുന്നതാണ്, ഒരു കളറ് പറയാൻ പറഞ്ഞാൽ അവിനാശ് റെഡ് അല്ലാത്ത ഏത് കളർ പറയും? ബ്ലൂ. പിടിച്ചോ. ഞാൻ പറയുന്നത് കേൾക്കാൻ പറ്റണ്ടോ? ഓക്കെ. എന്തുകൊണ്ട് ബ്ലൂ? ആൻസർ പറ.
പെട്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലോട്ട് വന്നൊരു
പേപ്പർ ചുറ്റി തന്നത്
അതവിടെ ടേബിളിന്റെ അടിയിൽ പോയി.
അടുത്ത ആൾക്കറിയുണ്ട്. എന്റെ പൊന്നു സുഹൃത്ത് ഇത് കളഞ്ഞു. അവിടെ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് കൊണ്ടുവരെ. വാ. അവിനാശ് അത് വാങ്ങിച്ചോ. ഇനി അവിനാശിനെ കൊണ്ട് കുറച്ച് സംഭവങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യിപ്പിക്കാനാണത്. അവിനാശേ, അതായത് ഈ ലോകത്ത് ഒരുപാട് കളറുണ്ട്. റെഡ് നമ്മൾ എല്ലാവരും പറയുന്ന ഒരു കളറാണ്. ബ്ലാക്ക് ഉണ്ട്, യെല്ലോ ഉണ്ട്, ഗ്രീൻ ഉണ്ട്, വയലറ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, പർപ്പിൾ ഉണ്ട്, പിങ്ക് ഉണ്ട്. എന്തുകൊണ്ട് താങ്കൾ ബ്ലൂ പറഞ്ഞു എന്നാണ് എനിക്കറിയേണ്ട. പറഞ്ഞോ ഓഡിയൻസിൻ്റെ അടുത്ത്.
പെട്ടെന്ന് മനസ്സിലോട്ട് പറയാൻ പെട്ടെന്ന് വന്ന ഒരു കളർ
ബ്ലൂ ആണ്. ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളെ എങ്ങനെയെങ്കിലും ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടോ?
കൈ അനക്കാനൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ?
കൈ അനക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞപ്പോ ഞാൻ ബ്ലൂ എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ. പിന്നെ
അങ്ങനല്ല, അങ്ങനെ ഇൻഫ്ലുവൻസ് ഇല്ല.
ഞാനൊരു പേപ്പർ എറിഞ്ഞത് ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടോ? അവിനാശ് ആ പേപ്പർ ഒന്ന് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്. ഒന്ന് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്ക്.
ബ്ലൂ.
അപ്പോ നിങ്ങൾ വിചാരിക്കും അടുത്ത പേപ്പറിൽ ഞാൻ വേറെ എന്ത് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ടോ? അവിനാശം ഒന്ന് ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്ത് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്ക്. ലേമെറിഡിന്റെ ഒരു ഇത് മാത്രമേ അതിനകത്ത് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളൂ കേട്ടോ. ഉണ്ടോ?
ഇല്ല, പറഞ്ഞേ ഉള്ളൂ.
ഓ, താങ്ക് യു. നമുക്ക് ടൈം വളരെ കുറവാണ്, അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ പലതും ഒഴിവാക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. കുഴപ്പമില്ല. അവിനാശാണ് ഈ ഇന്നത്തെ സ്റ്റേജിലെ ഏറ്റവും ലക്കിയസ്റ്റ് പേഴ്സൺ എന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞാൽ നിങ്ങൾ വിശ്വസിക്കുമോ? അവിനാശാണ്. കാരണം ഇന്ന് അവിനാശ് ഒരു അടിപൊളി മാജിക്ക് എല്ലാവരും മൈൻഡ് റീഡിങ് പഠിക്കും. പക്ഷെ അവിനാശ് അത് ആസ്വദിക്കും കൂടാ. നിങ്ങൾ ഇത്ര ആളുകൾ അതിന് സാക്ഷിയാവും. സ്റ്റേജിൽ നിന്ന് അവിനാശ് പുറത്തിറങ്ങി കഴിയുമ്പോൾ ഇത്ര ആളുകൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് പറഞ്ഞു തരും ഇവിടെ എന്താണ് സംഭവിച്ചതെന്ന്. റെഡിയാണ്? ഇത്രയും ഭാഗ്യം പുള്ളി ഇത്രയും ഗതികെട്ടവനുണ്ടാവില്ല എന്നാ പുള്ളി വിചാരിക്കും. അത് അങ്ങനെ വിചാരിച്ച അല്ല. തൽക്കാലത്തേക്ക് ഈ മൈക്കൊന്ന് പോക്കല്ലോ വെച്ചോ. എനിക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ കൈ ഒന്ന് ഫ്രീ ആക്കണം. പോവില്ലല്ലോ, ചാടി പോവില്ലല്ലോ. അവിനാശേ, അവിടെ നിന്നു. എൻ്റെ കയ്യിൽ ഒരു 25ഓളം ആക്ടർമാരുടെ പേരുണ്ട്. പേരല്ല, പിക്ചറുണ്ട്. ഇതൊന്ന് നോക്കൂ. ഇതെല്ലാം ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് അല്ലേ എന്ന് നോക്കൂ. ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആണോ? ഒന്ന് മൈക്കിൽ പറഞ്ഞോ.
ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആണ്.
ഉറക്കെ പറ.
ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആണ്.
ഓക്കെ. ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് ഞാനൊരു പ്രഡിക്ഷൻ ഞാൻ ഓൾറെഡി എടുത്ത് കാണിച്ചു തരാം. ആരും പറയാൻ പാടില്ല. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആളെ കാണുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ മനസ്സിലാവും, പക്ഷെ പറയരുത്. അവിനാശ് കുറച്ച് നേരത്തേക്ക് ഒരു 2 മിനിറ്റത്തേക്ക് കുറച്ച് അങ്ങനെ തിരിഞ്ഞേക്കണം. എനിക്ക് ഇവരുടെ കുറച്ച് കാര്യങ്ങൾ കാണിക്കാനാണ്. ഇവിടെ നിന്നോ, തിരിഞ്ഞൊന്നും നോക്കരുത് കേട്ടോ, ഒളിഞ്ഞു നോക്കരുതേ. ഇതാണ് എൻ്റെ പ്രഡിക്ഷൻ. ഇത് ആളാരെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായോ? മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? മനസ്സിലായവരെ കൈപോക്ക്. താങ്കൾക്ക് മനസ്സിലായില്ല? മനസ്സിലായോ? ആരും പറയരുത് കേട്ടോ. ഫേമസ് ആളല്ലേ? തൽക്കാലത്തേക്ക് ഈ പ്രഡിക്ഷൻ നമുക്ക് ആരുടെ കൈ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റും? വിശ്വസ്തനായിട്ടുള്ള ഒരാളുണ്ടോ? ആരും വിശ്വസ്തരില്ലേ? ഒരു വിശ്വസ്തൻ എത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. താങ്കളൊരു പണി ചെയ്തോ, ഇത് പിടിച്ചോ. അവിടെ ഇരുന്നോ കേട്ടോ. അവിടെ ഇരുന്നോന്ന്. ഇതെന്റെ ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മുടെ അവിനാശ് നോക്കിയ എല്ലാം ഡിഫറെന്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള പിക്ചറാണ് അല്ലേ? ഇതാരാണ്? ജയറാം അല്ലേ? ഇതാര്? ദിലീപ് അല്ലേ? ഇത് ഇന്നസെന്റ് അല്ലേ? ഇതാരാ? നിവിൻ പോളി. നിവിൻ പോളിന് ഇഷ്ടമാണ് ആർക്കെങ്കിലും? ഇഷ്ടല്ലേ? ഇതാരാ? മോഹൻലാൽ. ഇതാരാ? ഇന്ദ്രൻസ്. അപ്പൊ എല്ലാം ഡിഫറെന്റ് അല്ലേ? ഡിഫറെന്റ് ആണോ? ഓക്കെ. അവിനാശ് ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരെണ്ണം സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യണം. എന്നിട്ട് നമുക്ക് ഇത് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കാം. അവിനാശ് ഞാൻ അങ്ങനെ കൗണ്ട് ചെയ്യും. ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള ഒരെണ്ണം ടേക്ക് ചെയ്യാം. ടേക്ക് എനി വൺ. ഏതിലും ഒന്ന് എടുത്തു മതിയോ? ചെസ്റ്റിനോട് പിടിച്ചോ. എൻ്റെ പ്രഡിക്ഷൻ ഒന്നും കൊണ്ടോ? ആള് പോയോ? താങ്ക് യു. ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്തുള്ള പ്രഡിക്ഷൻ ഇതുമായിട്ട് മാച്ച് ആണെങ്കിൽ എത്ര ആളുകൾ കൈയടിക്കും? കൈയടിക്കില്ലേ? ഇതെന്താ അവിടെ സംഭവിച്ചത് നിങ്ങൾ അവിനാശിന് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കൂലേ? ഓക്കെ. ഫോർ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം ആരാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ ആക്ടർ?
മോഹൻലാൽ.
മോഹൻലാലാ? ഇതിനകത്ത് മോഹൻലാലല്ലേ? അതെ, മോഹൻലാലാണ്. എടുത്തു. ഇതിനകത്ത് വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ നോക്ക്. വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? മോഹൻലാൽ. ഇതിനെന്താ പ്രശ്നം ഉണ്ടോ? ഇവര് ചിലപ്പോൾ പല നുണയും പറഞ്ഞു തരും. മൈൻഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടോ. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ ദ കം. താങ്ക് യു. അതൊന്നും എടുത്തു. ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടോ എല്ലാവർക്കും? എൻ്റെ കയ്യടിയൊന്നും കിട്ടിയില്ലല്ലോ. അവിടെ വെച്ചോ. എനിക്ക് ഒരാളുടെ ഹെൽപ്പ് കൂടി വേണം. ഞാൻ ഇനി റാൻഡമായിട്ട് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യാം. നിങ്ങൾ തന്നെ ആരിലും ഒരാളൊന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കേട്ടോ. ആരാണ്? നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ടാർഗറ്റ് ഉണ്ടാവുമല്ലോ. ആ പുള്ളിയാ. എന്താ താങ്കളുടെ പേരെന്താ? മനോജ്. അല്ല മനോജ് തന്നെ വാ. മനോജ് എന്താ ചെയ്യണം? കൺസ്ട്രക്ഷൻ വർക്കാണ്. യെസ്. ആര്? ഇല്ല, അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് വിളിച്ചത്. അതൊന്ന് ഊട്ടി ഉറപ്പിക്കാൻ. വാ. മനോജിന് നല്ലൊരു ക്ലാപ്പ് കൊടുത്തു എല്ലാവരും. മനോജ് ഇത് കൈ പിടിച്ചു. ഓ, കൈ പിടിച്ചാൽ കുഴപ്പമില്ല, വിടുന്നു. മനോജേ, നമ്മൾ ഡേ ടു ഡേ ലൈഫിൽ ഒരുപാട് കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യും. എസ് ഓർണോ? ഉറക്കം എന്നോടല്ല, ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട്. അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യണ ഒരു 2 കാര്യം പറഞ്ഞ് ഏതെങ്കിലും. ഒന്നും ചെയ്യൂലേ? ചാടലേട്ടോ ഉണ്ട് മാറി.
മെയിനായിട്ട് നമ്മളെ സൈറ്റിലെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ നോക്കലാണ്.
അതല്ല ഞാൻ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ച, നമ്മളൊരു മനുഷ്യന്മാര് സാധാരണ ചെയ്യുന്ന പല കാര്യങ്ങളില്ലേ?
സാധാരണ ചെയ്യണ പറഞ്ഞത് രാവിലെ നീക്കണ വഴിക്ക് തന്നെ.
രാവിലെ എണീച്ചു ഓടിപ്പോയി സൈറ്റിലേക്ക് ഇങ്ങനെ പോകും.
സത്യം പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഫസ്റ്റ് രാവിലെ നീക്കണത് ഫോൺ എടുത്ത് നോക്കുകയാണ്, അതായത് സൈറ്റില്.
അപ്പൊ കൂളിയും പല്ലേപ്പൊന്നുമില്ല.
മിക്കവാറും ദിവസങ്ങളിലും രാവിലെ 3 മണി 4 മണിക്കാണ് വീട്ടിലെത്തുക.
അപ്പൊ പല്ലേക്കേണ്ട ആവശ്യമില്ല.
അല്ല, നമ്മള് ഡേ ടു അല്ലേ പറയാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്.
ഇത്രയും നല്ലൊരു ആത്മാർത്ഥമുള്ള ഒരു പണിക്കാരനെ ഞാൻ എന്റെ ജീവിതത്തിൽ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല.
കുറച്ചു കാലമായിട്ട് അങ്ങനെയാണ്.
കുറച്ചു കാലമായിട്ട് അങ്ങനെയാണ്. അതിപ്പോ ഞാൻ ശരിയാക്കി തരാം. മനോജ്, എന്റെ കയ്യില് ഏകദേശം ഒരു 100 ഡേ ടു ഡേ ലൈഫിൽ നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഞാൻ അതിനകത്ത് എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. മനോജ് ഒന്നെടുക്ക്, നോക്കണ്ട, ഷഫിൾ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ഒരെണ്ണം എടുക്ക്. ഒരെണ്ണം എടുക്കാം. നോക്കണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ നോക്കും അല്ലേ? അത് വായിക്ക്. ഉറക്ക വായിച്ചോ. ഹഗ് നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ചെയ്യണ കാര്യം ചെയ്യാറില്ലേ? ഹഗ് ചെയ്യാറില്ലേ? യെസ്. ഇതിനകത്തേക്ക് ഇടൂ. ഷഫിൾ ചെയ്. അങ്ങനെ നോക്കിയിട്ട് എടുക്കാൻ പാടില്ല, നോക്കാതെ എടുക്കണം. ഒന്നെടുക്ക്. ഓക്കെ, കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കണ്ട, വായിച്ചാൽ മതി. ലവ്, ചിരിക്കുക എന്നുള്ള പരിപാടി നമ്മൾ ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട്. ഇട്ടോ, ഒരെണ്ണം എടുക്ക്. അതായത് എല്ലാം ഡിഫറെന്റ് അല്ലേ? ഹീറോ. നമുക്ക് വായിച്ചോ. എന്താണ് പരിപാടി? ഡാൻസ്. മനോജ് ഇപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് കൊണ്ട് ഒരു ഡാൻസ് കളിക്കും. ചെയ്യൂലേ? കുഴപ്പമില്ല, ഇട്ടോ. നോക്കാം. വേറെ എന്താന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ പുള്ളി ചെയ്യും. അതായത് നമ്മൾ ഏകദേശം ഒരു 100 ഐറ്റംസ് ഇതിനകത്ത് എഴുതിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇതിനകത്തുനിന്ന് മനോജിനെ ഒന്നെടുക്കാം. അത് ഞാൻ മനോജിന്റെ ഒരു ജസ്റ്ററൊക്കെ നോക്കിയിട്ട് അതെന്താന്ന് പ്രെഡിക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യും. ഇനി എന്നെ കാണിക്കണ്ട. ഓക്കെ, നോക്കാൻ പാടില്ല കേട്ടോ. നോക്കാണ്ട് ഒരെണ്ണം എടുക്കണേ. ഒരെണ്ണം എടുത്തോ, കൈ പിടിച്ചോ, എന്നിട്ട് നോക്കിക്കോ അതെന്താന്ന് നോക്കൂ. നോക്കിയില്ലേ? ഇതെന്താന്ന് നമ്മള് പ്രെഡിക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി പോകും. നിങ്ങൾ ആരും ഉറക്കൊന്നും വായിക്കാൻ പാടില്ല കേട്ടോ. മനോജേ, ഈ ഒരു കാര്യം താങ്കൾ എന്താ ചെയ്യേണ്ടതെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ അതിങ്ങനെ മനസ്സിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ റിപ്പീറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ഞാൻ പറയുമ്പോൾ അവസാനത്തെ ലെറ്റർ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. 1 2 3 സ്റ്റോപ്പ് ചെയ്തോ? അവസാനത്തെ ലെറ്റർ ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടല്ലോ? മിക്കവാറും ഇതായിരിക്കാനാണ് ചാൻസ് കൂടുതൽ. മനോജെ, ഒന്ന് ഉറക്കെ പറയാൻ പറ്റുമോ അവസാനത്തെ ലെറ്റർ എന്താന്ന്? പറഞ്ഞോ. ടി. ഇനി നിങ്ങള് ഫസ്റ്റ് ലെറ്ററിൽ ഒന്ന് സ്റ്റെക്ക് ചെയ്യും. അപ്പൊ എനിക്ക് കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ട് അതിനകത്ത് 1 2 വെർട്ടിക്കൽ ലൈൻ, ഹൊറിസോണ്ടൽ ലൈൻ ഒക്കെ ആയിട്ട് സംതിങ്. യെസ്, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഇനി അതിനകത്തൊരു വവ്വൽ സൗണ്ട് ഉണ്ടാ? എ ഇ ഇ ഐ ഒ യു എന്നുള്ള ഒരു സൗണ്ട് ഏതെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ട്? യെസ്, പെർഫെക്റ്റ്. എനിക്ക് ഉറപ്പില്ല, മിക്കവാറും ഇതായിരിക്കാനാണ് ചാൻസ് കൂടുതൽ. ഓക്കെ, നിങ്ങൾ ആരും ഉറക്കം വായിക്കരുതേ. മനോജിന് ഈ ഒരു കാര്യം ചെയ്യാൻ ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യമാണോ? യെസ് ഓർണോ? ഇനി ഒരു പണി, മൈക്കിൽ പിടിച്ചു, മൈക്കിൽ പറയണേ. ഓക്കെ, പറഞ്ഞോ.
ഇഷ്ടമില്ലാത്തൊരു
കാര്യമാണ്. ഓക്കെ, ബേസ് പെർഫെക്റ്റ്. ഇത് ചെയ്യാറുണ്ടോ?
നിവർത്തികേടോണ്ട്
ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട്. ഒരു ദിവസത്തിൽ എത്ര വട്ടം ചെയ്യാറുണ്ട്?
മാക്സിമം 2.
ഉറക്കെ പറയും.
മാക്സിമം 2 പ്രാവശ്യം.
2 പ്രാവശ്യം, കുഴപ്പമില്ല. ഇത് ചെയ്യാൻ നേരത്തെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു സാറ്റിസ്ഫാക്ഷൻ കിട്ടാറുണ്ടോ?
പൊതുവെ എനിക്ക് ഇത് ചെയ്യാൻ തീരെ ഇഷ്ടമല്ല.
അതെന്താ?
പക്ഷെ അത് ചെയ്യാണ്ടിരിക്കാനോട്ട് നിവർത്തിയില്ല.
പാവം. ഒരു ക്ലാപ്പ് കൊടുത്തേര്. കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് ചെയ്യണതാ. അത്ര വെറുക്കാൻ എന്താ കാരണം? എല്ലാവർക്കും ഉള്ളല്ലേ അല്ലേ?
ഓരോരുത്തർക്കും ഓരോ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് അല്ലേ?
നിങ്ങൾക്ക്
ഇതിനായിട്ട് ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട് നടക്കുന്ന ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്.
അതാരത് ഇതിനായിട്ട് ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ട്? നിങ്ങൾ അറിയില്ല ഇങ്ങനെ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ഉള്ളവരുണ്ടോ ഇതിനായിട്ട്? ഫുൾ
സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയയും അതേപോലെ ഒരുപാട് ആൾക്കാർ ഇതിന് പിന്നാലെ മാത്രം നടക്കുന്ന ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്.
അത് മോശമാണ്. സോഷ്യൽ മീഡിയയെ കൂടി കാര്യം പറയാനേ പാടില്ല. അതൊക്കെ ഓരോരുത്തർ ഇഷ്ടമാണ്.
അല്ലല്ല, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത് ഈ ഒരു സാധനത്തിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഇത് ഫീൽഡ് ആക്കിയിട്ട് തന്നെ.
ഫീൽഡ് ആക്കേണ്ടത്
പിന്നെ ഇത് അതായത് പണ്ടൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് ജോലി ചെയ്താലാണ് ഇത് കിട്ടിയിരുന്നത്.
ഇപ്പൊ ഇത് ചെയ്താൽ കിട്ടും.
ഇപ്പൊ ഇത് ചെയ്തിട്ട് ആൾക്കാർ ജീവിക്കുന്നുണ്ടെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു.
അയ്യോ, ദാരിദ്ര്യം.
സത്യല്ലേ?
ആണോ?
പിന്നെ
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ,
എന്തായാലും കറക്റ്റ് ആണ്. അതൊന്നും കറക്റ്റ് ആണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി.
ഇത് ചെയ്യാതിരിക്കാൻ പറ്റൂ?
ഒരിക്കലും ഇല്ല.
ഉറപ്പാണ്. മനോജ്, ഫോർ ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് ടൈം താങ്കളുടെ വേർഡ് എന്തായിരുന്നു?
സെയിം ആണ്.
ഒന്ന് വായിച്ചു.
ഈറ്റ്.
കാണിച്ചു. ഈറ്റ്. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. ഈ കൂട്ടത്തിലെ ഹസ്ബൻഡും വൈഫുമാരും വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടാ? ഒരു വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ ആരൊക്കെ ഉണ്ട്? ഒരു വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് വേണ്ട, മനോജിനെ ഇപ്പൊ വിളിച്ചല്ലേ. ഒരു വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ ഹസ്ബൻഡ് വൈഫ് കൂടി ഒന്ന് ഓടിയോ? വരും. അതെന്താ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. മനോജ് ചോദിച്ചത് കറക്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാ. കാരണം ഞാനൊരു ഹസ്ബൻഡിനെ വൈഫിനെ വിളിച്ചു എന്നിരിക്കട്ടെ, ഒരാൾ ഇവിടുന്നും വരും, ഒരാൾ ഇവിടുന്നും വരും. ഞാൻ അവരെ വെച്ചിട്ട് ഒരു പരിപാടി കൂടി ചെയ്യും. എന്നിട്ട് ഞാൻ പറയും ഇവര് നല്ല ദമ്പതികളാണ്, ഇത്രയും നല്ലൊരു ജോഡീനെ ഞാൻ കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല എന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞ് തള്ളും. അപ്പൊ ഇവരെന്നെ ഇങ്ങനെ നോക്കും. ഇത് രണ്ട് വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് വന്നവരാണ്, എന്റെ അവസ്ഥ എന്തായിരിക്കും? എനിക്കതിനെ പറ്റിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഒന്ന് വരാവോ? ഈ കൂട്ടത്തിൽ ഈ ഭാഗത്തുണ്ടോ ആരെങ്കിലും? പെട്ടെന്ന് വാ, നമുക്ക് ടൈമില്ല. ഇല്ല, ആരും ഇല്ലേ? അന്ന് നമുക്കൊരു പണിയാ, റാൻഡമായിട്ട് വിളിക്കാം. ആര് വിളിക്കപ്പോ? ഞാൻ വിളിച്ചാൽ ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇത് പ്ലാനാണെന്ന് പറയാ പ്രശ്നം. നിങ്ങളായിട്ട് തന്നെ വന്നായിരിക്കും നല്ലത്. ഇല്ല, ആരും ഇല്ലേ? ഒരു പണിയാ. താങ്കളുടെ പേരെന്താ? നിങ്ങള് ഫാമിലി അല്ലേ? ആഹാ, എന്നിട്ടാ വാ, രണ്ടുപേരും വാ. അവനവിടെ ഇരുത്തിക്കോ. ഇതിങ്ങനെ ബാഗിലേക്ക് വെച്ചു, ഇങ്ങനെ തന്നെ ഇറക്കി വെച്ചോട്ടോ പോലെ. എവിടെ? ഹലോ, ഹൗ ആർ യു? എന്താ പേര്? ക്ലിൻറ്റൺ. എല്ലാവരും ക്ലിൻറ്റൻ്റെ കൂടെ ആളില്ലേ? ക്ലിൻറ്റനിക്കും വൈഫിനും നല്ലൊരു ക്ലാപ്പ് കൊടുക്കും എല്ലാവരും. നമ്മുടെ എത്ര ടൈം കൂടി ഉണ്ട്? ഒരു 5 മിനിറ്റ് ലാസ്റ്റ് എത്താം, കുഴപ്പമില്ലല്ലോ. എന്താ താങ്കളുടെ പേര്? മരിയ. ഇപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ ക്ലിൻറ്റനും മരിയക്കും വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് ഒരു എക്സ്പെരിമെന്റ് ഇവിടെ ഞാൻ ചെയ്യും. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇഷ്ടപ്പെടുന്ന സന്ദർഭത്തിനൊക്കെ ക്ലാപ്പ് ചെയ്യണം. ചെയ്യോ? ഇല്ലേ? ഇവരാരും ഒരു ഉഷാറില്ലല്ലോ. ചെയ്യില്ലേ? ക്ലിൻറ്റൻ ഒന്ന് നേരെ നിൽക്കൂ. നേരെ നിൽക്കാൻ പറഞ്ഞ ഓടാനല്ല പറഞ്ഞ. നേരെ നിന്നോ. മരിയ ഇവിടെ നിൽക്കും. മരിയ കുറച്ചുകൂടി അടുത്ത് പോ. മതി. ഇനി ഞാൻ 1 2 3 എന്ന് പറയും, ക്ലാപ്പ് ചെയ്യും. ഈ ക്ലാപ്പിന്റെ ശബ്ദം കേട്ടാൽ മരിയയും ക്ലിൻറ്റനും കണ്ണടക്കും. കണ്ണടച്ചിട്ട് ഞാൻ പറയുന്ന ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ് വ്യക്തമായിട്ട് കേൾക്കും, അതിന് ആൻസർ ചെയ്യും. വേറെ ഒന്നും ചെയ്യണ്ട. അതിനിടയിൽ ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇവർ ചിരിക്കും, കൈയടിക്കും, കല്ലെറിയില്ല ചുമ്മാ പറഞ്ഞ. അതൊന്നും നിങ്ങൾ മൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യണ്ട. കണ്ണ് തുറക്കാൻ പാടില്ല. ഞാൻ പറയുന്നവരെ കൈയൊക്കെ റിലാക്സ് ആക്കിയിട്ട് എന്റെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ വ്യക്തമായിട്ട് കേൾക്കണം കേട്ടോ. അതിന് ആൻസർ ചെയ്യണം, വേറെ ഒന്നും ചെയ്യണ്ട. റെഡിയാണോ? നമ്മൾ ലാസ്റ്റ് ആക്ടിലേക്ക് പോവാണ്. എന്താണ് അവിടെ? മനോജ് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കൂടാ. 1 2 3. ഇനി ഒളിഞ്ഞു നോക്കരുത് കേട്ടോ. ക്ലിൻറ്റൻ ഒളിഞ്ഞു നോക്കരുതേ. ഇനി നിങ്ങൾ രണ്ടുപേരും ഒന്ന് ബ്രീത്ത് പിടിച്ചേ. ഡൗൺ ചെയ്യും. ഒന്നുകൂടി ഡൗൺ ചെയ്യും. ഇപ്പൊ ബോഡി ഒന്ന് റിലാക്സ് ആവട്ടെ. ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ രണ്ടുപേരും ഒരു ശബ്ദം കേട്ടോ. കണ്ണു തുറക്കാൻ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലല്ലോ സുഹൃത്തെ. കണ്ണു തുറക്കാൻ പാടില്ല, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് കണ്ണു തുറക്കാൻ പാടുള്ളൂ. അറിയാ, ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചിരിക്കും കേട്ടാ. ഇപ്പൊ നിങ്ങളൊരു ശബ്ദം കേട്ടോ. യെസ് ഓർ നോ? യെസ്. നിങ്ങൾ ശബ്ദം കേട്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ റൈറ്റ് ഹാൻഡ് ഒന്ന് പൊക്കിക്കോ. പൊക്കി കുറച്ചുകൂടി പൊക്കി. യെസ്. അല്ല നമ്മൾ പൊക്കണത് ഇങ്ങനെയല്ലേ താത്തിക്കോ. താത്തിക്കോ, ആൻസർ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ താത്തിക്കോ കേട്ടോ. എത്ര തവണ നിങ്ങൾ ആ ക്ലാപ്പിന്റെ ശബ്ദം കേട്ടു എന്നാണ് എനിക്ക് അറിയേണ്ടത്. നമ്പർ പൊക്കി കാണിച്ചാൽ മതി. നിങ്ങൾ കേട്ട നമ്പർ കാണിച്ചോ? ആ 4, ഓക്കെ 3. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ ഒന്നുകൂടി മൈൻഡ് കൈ താത്തിക്കോ. മൈൻഡ് ഒന്നുകൂടി റിലാക്സ് ആക്കണേ. ഇനിയുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ് കേട്ടോ. ഒളിഞ്ഞോ നോക്കരുതേ. പേടിക്കണ്ട. ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ ബോഡിയിൽ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒന്ന് ടച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് വ്യക്തമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ ടച്ച് ചെയ്ത പോലെ ഫീൽ ചെയ്തെന്ന് ഉറപ്പുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നിങ്ങളുടെ ലെഫ്റ്റ് ഹാൻഡ് പോക്കാം. ഓക്കെ, താത്തിക്കോ. എത്ര വട്ടം ഞാൻ ടച്ച് ചെയ്തു? നമ്പർ പൊക്കി കാണിച്ചു. ഓക്കെ, താത്തിക്കോ. ഒളിഞ്ഞു നോക്കരുത്. ഒളിഞ്ഞു നോക്കാനുള്ള ടെൻഡൻസി ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാവും. ഒരു 1-2 മിനിറ്റ് കൂടി നിങ്ങൾ സഹിക്കണം. ഇനി ഒന്നുകൂടി മൈൻഡ് റിലാക്സ് ആക്കൂ. ഇപ്പോഴും ഞാനൊന്ന് ടച്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇപ്പോഴും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആ ടച്ച് വ്യക്തമായിട്ട് ഫീൽ ചെയ്തെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കൈവക്കാം. കൈവക്കിക്കോ, ഏതെങ്കിലും കൈവക്കിക്കോ, ഇഷ്ടമുള്ള കൈവക്കിക്കോ. താത്തിക്കോ. ഇത് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ഞാൻ ടച്ച് ചെയ്ത പോലെയാണ്, അതിൽ വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് വെച്ച് ടച്ച് ചെയ്ത പോലെയാണ് ഫീൽ ചെയ്താ? എന്താണ് ഞാൻ ടച്ച് ചെയ്താണെന്ന് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഫീൽ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കൈപൊക്കണ്ട. വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒരു ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ്, വല്ല കാർഡ്സോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നോട്ടോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പെന്നോ അങ്ങനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് ടച്ച് ചെയ്തതെന്ന് ഉറപ്പുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കൈപൊക്കാം. മര്യാദക്ക് ഒന്നിലും ഒരു ഉറപ്പില്ല. ക്ലിയർ ആയില്ല? അതായത് ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ കൈ വെച്ചിട്ടാണോ ടച്ച് ചെയ്തത്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വേറെ വല്ല പെൻ വെച്ചാണോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വല്ല പേപ്പർ വെച്ചാണോ ടച്ച് ചെയ്തതെന്നാ ചോദിക്കണം. കൈ വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് ഈ കൈ പൊക്കണ്ട. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ വേറെ എന്തെങ്കിലും ഒബ്ജക്റ്റ് വെച്ചാണ് ടച്ച് ചെയ്തെങ്കിൽ കൈ പൊക്കാനാ പറഞ്ഞു. ഒന്നിലുമില്ല. ഓക്കെ, ടച്ച് തോന്നിയെന്ന് ഉറപ്പല്ലേ? ഉറങ്ങിയോ? ഉറങ്ങാൻ പാടില്ല. ക്ലിൻറ്റൻ, ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു ടച്ച് ഫീൽ ചെയ്ത് കൈ പൊക്കാം. സാധിക്കോ? എത്ര വട്ടം ഞാൻ ടച്ച് ചെയ്തു? നമ്പർ ഒന്ന് കാണിക്കാവോ? ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ കാര്യം ചോദിക്കണം. ക്ലിൻറ്റൻ 2 വട്ടം തോന്നിയല്ലേ? ഒന്ന് റിലാക്സ് ആയിട്ട് നിൽക്ക്. ഫോണൊന്നും ഓൺ ആക്കരുതേ മരിയ. എത്ര വട്ടം ടച്ച് ചെയ്തു? നമ്പർ കാണിച്ചു. ആ മതി. കൈ താത്തിക്കോ. ഒന്നുകൂടി റിലാക്സ് ആയേ. ക്ലിൻറ്റൻ നോക്കരുത് കേട്ടോ. ഇപ്പൊ ഒരു ടച്ച് ഫീൽ ചെയ്ത് കൈ പോക്കൂ. എക്സാക്ട്ലി ഞാൻ എവിടെ ടച്ച് ചെയ്തെന്ന് തൊട്ട് കാണിക്കാവോ? എവിടെ തൊട്ട് കാണിച്ചോളൂ. അവിടെ തൊട്ടാണല്ലേ? യെസ്. അതൊക്കെ ഫീൽ ചെയ്തില്ലേ? ഇപ്പൊ ടച്ച് ഫീൽ ചെയ്ത് കൈ പോക്ക്. എവിടെയാ ടച്ച് ചെയ്തത്? ഇതൊക്കെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് തോന്നണ്ട ഉറപ്പല്ലേ? ഇവരോട് നിങ്ങൾ ആൻസർ പറയണം കേട്ടോ. ക്ലിൻറ്റനിക്ക് ഫീൽ ചെയ്തില്ലേ? ഉറപ്പാണ്. ഒളിഞ്ഞു നോക്കരുത്. തീരാറായി. ഒരു ടച്ച് ഫീൽ ചെയ്ത് കൈപോക്ക്. യെസ്, അത് തന്നെ. പെർഫെക്റ്റ്. ഇനി രണ്ടുപേരും ഒന്ന് കണ്ണു പറഞ്ഞേ. ഇവിടെ എന്തിപ്പോ സംഭവിച്ചാ? ഇവര് പറഞ്ഞു തരൂ കേട്ടോ എന്താ സംഭവിച്ചെന്നുള്ളത്. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾ നല്ലൊരു ഇപ്പൊ ഞാൻ തള്ളും. ഇവര് നല്ല കപ്പിൾസ് ആണ്, തേങ്ങയാണ് മാങ്ങയാണെന്നൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഇവര് വിടും. ഇപ്പൊ എന്റെ അവസ്ഥ ഒന്ന് ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്കി. എനിക്ക് പണി കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു വീട്ടിൽ നിന്ന് തന്നെ 2 ആൾ വല്ലോന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത്. അപ്പൊ എനിവേ താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്. അപ്പൊ നമ്മള് ഇതിന്റെ പ്രോഗ്രാം തീർന്നു. ഇതെനിക്ക് ആദ്യം ഓർമ്മ വേണ്ടത്. കുഴപ്പമില്ല. അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ ഇനി കുറച്ച് നേരം കണ്ടിട്ട് കുറച്ച് ക്ലോസപ്പ് ട്രിക്സ് ഒക്കെ കാണിച്ചു തരാം. അപ്പൊ എല്ലാവരും ഹാപ്പി അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, ടൈം കുറവുള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ കുറച്ചൊക്കെ കട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. കുറച്ചുകൂടി പ്ലാനിങ്ങിൽ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. എനിവേ താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച്.
something to live for. Just words I whisper to no one.
Means that which happens of itself. Your hair grows by itself. Your heart beats by itself. You breathe pretty much by itself. You don't have voluntary control over these things. So we say it happens spontaneously. So when you go to sleep and you try to go to sleep, you interfere with the spontaneous process. Try to breathe, real hard, and you find you get balled up.
ഗുഡ് ഈവനിങ് ലേഡീസ് ആൻഡ് ജെന്റിൽമെൻ, എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. അപ്പോൾ ഇതുവരെയായിട്ടും നിങ്ങളെ എൻ്റർടൈൻ ചെയ്ത് നിർത്തിയത് നമ്മുടെ മെന്റലിസ്റ്റ് അനസാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന് നല്ലൊരു കൈയ്യടി കൊടുക്കാം. ഇവിടെ ഉണ്ടോ? ഡിഡ് ഹി ലീവ് ദ വെന്യൂ? എക്സലൻറ്റ് സെഷൻ അല്ലേ? അപ്പോഴാണ് നമുക്ക് ഹ്യൂമൻ മൈൻഡിൻ്റെ കപ്പാസിറ്റി ലിമിറ്റ്സിലെ ഫിഫ്ത്ത് സെൻസിൽ ബിയോണ്ട് ഒരു സിക്സ് സെൻസ് ഉണ്ട് എന്നൊക്കെ റിയലൈസ് ചെയ്യുക ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഓരോ പ്രോഗ്രാംസ് കാണുമ്പോഴാണ്. ആസ് we have engineers, architects, contractors, proud house owners, various other people over here, right? Builders, developers, എല്ലാവരും ഇവിടെ ഇരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പല മേഖലയിൽ നിന്നുള്ള പല ഇൻഡസ്ട്രി സെക്ടേഴ്സ് നിന്നുള്ള വ്യക്തികളുണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ഇടയ്ക്കൊക്കെ ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഈവൻസിന് വരുമ്പം ഇങ്ങനത്തെ ഡിസ്പ്ലേസ് ഒക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ ഇത് ശരിക്കും നമ്മുടെ മെന്റൽ കപ്പാസിറ്റിനെ ടെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സാധനങ്ങളാണല്ലോ. അത് കാണുമ്പോഴാണ് അതിന്റെ രസം മനസ്സിലാവുക. നമുക്ക് മിസ്റ്റർ അനസിന് നല്ലൊരു കൈയ്യടി കൊടുക്കാം ഫോർ entertaining us till now. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to begin the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 right now. So requesting everyone to kindly take your seats, settle down. We are going to begin this beautiful evening right now. Thank you.
Now existence, you see, is something that is spontaneous.
Great concrete structures are not only made by concrete, they're also made by vision, precision, and the courage to think beyond limits. For great concrete, for great cement, we have Ultratech Cement Limited, and to mold people with vision, with precision, with extraordinary minds, we have the Indian Concrete Institute. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Anita, your anchor, your master of ceremony for this beautiful evening. And on behalf of the Indian Concrete Institute, Kochi Center, and Ultratech Cement Limited, I extend a very warm and hearty welcome to each and every person gathered over here today. Welcome to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. നമ്മുടെ മാതൃഭാഷയെ മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞാൽ മാത്രമേ കയ്യടി കിട്ടൂ എന്നാണ് തോന്നുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് അങ്ങനെയൊന്ന് എല്ലാവരും വെൽക്കം ചെയ്യാം. അപ്പോൾ ഇന്ത്യൻ കോൺക്രീറ്റ് ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് കൊച്ചി സെന്ററിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്നും അൾട്രാടെക് സിമെന്റ് ലിമിറ്റഡിന്റെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്നും ഇവിടെ വന്നിട്ടുള്ള എല്ലാവർക്കും ഹാർദമായ സ്വാഗതം. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട്, നല്ല എനർജിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് വേണം നമുക്ക് ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം തുടങ്ങാൻ. We are absolutely honored to have the presence of such esteemed dignitaries sitting over here today. We have the presence of great engineers, architects, designers, structural consultants, contractors. We have proud house owners over here. We have builders, developers, and people from the construction industry and beyond gathered over here. And today, ഇന്നത്തെ event എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് രണ്ടായിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഡിവൈഡ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. First, we have a technical session. The technical session is a part of Indian Concrete Institute's philosophy of imparting knowledge, disseminating knowledge related to the construction industry to all the stakeholders in the construction industry. So as a part of that, we are going to have a technical session in the beginning, and after that, we are going to have the awards and recognitions. I'm sure most of you over here are eagerly waiting for the awards and recognition. Awards and recognition is also a part of the Indian Concrete Institute's philosophy of acknowledging, of recognizing excellence excellence in the construction industry. That's why we have various categories of awards, which we will be distributing later in the event. But first, we're going to be having the technical session. Of course, learning, lifelong learning is a very important value. And taking that in mind, we'll be having the technical session first. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യം ടെക്നിക്കൽ സെഷൻ ആയിരിക്കും, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് അവാർഡ്സ് ആൻഡ് റെക്കഗ്നീഷൻസ് ആയിരിക്കും. പക്ഷേ ഏറ്റവും ആദ്യം ഐശ്വര്യമായിട്ട് ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 ഒരു ശുഭ ആരംഭം നൽകണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ we need the blessings of God Almighty, right? So we have a prayer called the Aditya Vandanam. The Aditya Vandanam is a reflection of our values, our commitment to a never-ending journey towards excellence. So here comes the video, a prayer of the Aditya Vandanam. You may remain in your seats when the prayer is being played. Thank you.
आदित्यः सविता सूर्यः खगः भूषागभस्तिमान् सुवर्णसदृशो भानुर्विश्वरेता दिवाकरः
That was the beautiful Aditya Vandanam, a prayer to the giver of light, the giver of knowledge. So now that we have invoked the blessings of God Almighty, it is time to light the ceremonial lamp and mark the beginning to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Aishwaryamai Bhadradibam Telichu namki program nirthodakam kurikkam. So to do the honors of lighting the ceremonial lamp, I kindly request the following dignitaries to please come on stage. First and foremost, and let us give them a big round of applause when I invite them on stage. Let me invite Dr. V. Ramachandra on stage. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു നമുക്ക് ആദ്യം ഒരു ടെക്നിക്കൽ സെഷൻ ഉണ്ടെന്ന്. ആ ടെക്നിക്കൽ സെഷൻ നൽകുന്ന വ്യക്തിയാണിത് Dr. V. Ramachandra, the president of ICI and principal technical advisor, Ultratech Cement Limited. Along with Dr. V. Ramachandra, I also request the chairman of ICI Kochi Center, Dr. Anil Joseph, to join Dr. Ramachandra. I also invite Engineer Shaiju Nair, the Secretary of ICI Kochi, Dr. Elson John, Engineer Liji, Anna Matthew, Engineer Punos P. John, and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar R for doing the honors of lighting the ceremonial lamp and marking the beginning to this function. Let us welcome our dignitaries with a nice round of applause. It is time to light the ceremonial lamp and mark the beginning to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Here is Dr. V. Ramachandra doing the honors. Next is Dr. Anil Joseph, the chairman of ICI Kochi Center. All the dignitaries on stage doing the honors of lighting the lamp. Dr. Elson John, Engineer Shaiju Nair, the secretary of ICI Kochi Center. Engineer Punos P. John, the zonal head technical of Ultratech Cement Limited, and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar. Is here. And now that we have lit the ceremony lamp, ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഫോട്ടോ ആവാം. ഗ്രൂപ്പ് ഫോട്ടോ എടുക്കുമ്പോൾ അവരുടെ മുഖത്ത് നല്ലൊരു ചിരി വരുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ, ഓഡിയൻസിന്റെ കയ്യിൽ നിന്ന് നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ച് മോട്ടിവേഷൻ ആയിരിക്കും. യെസ്. See, now a beautiful smile has come from their faces. Thank you so much to all the dignitaries for doing the honors of lighting the lamp. Requesting Engineer Shaiju Nair to Yes, the podium is here, so you don't have to stay on stage. You need to come down. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that we have done the honors of lighting the ceremonial lamp, marking the beginning to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025, it is time to welcome these August dignitaries. നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞു പല സെക്ടറിൽ നിന്നുള്ള വ്യക്തികൾ ഇവിടെ ഒത്തുകൂടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അവരെ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാനുള്ള സമയമാണ്. To do the honors of delivering the welcome address, I invite Engineer Shaiju Nair, the Secretary of ICI Kochi Center. Let us welcome Engineer Shaiju sir once again with a nice round of applause.
Good evening, all. It is indeed my proud privilege to welcome you all to this prestigious and much awaited event, that is the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 here at Le Méridien, Cochin. On behalf of ICI Kochi Center, I extend a very warm welcome to all our distinguished guests representing Builders Association of India, Lensford, IEI, IIA, GRACE, IGS, Structural Engineers Forum, government officials, industry leaders, academicians, media personnel, and our own ICA members. Your presence enriches this occasion immensely. It's my honor to warmly welcome the backbones of ICA Kochi, our chairman Dr. Anil Joseph sir, vice chairman Elson sir, and Liji Anna madam, our treasurer, and all executive committee members. A special welcome to our keynote speaker for the evening, Dr. V. Ramachandra, National President ICI and Principal Technical Advisor Ultratech Cement Limited. He will share valuable insights on the topic reducing carbon footprint in concrete construction, a subject of great national and global importance as we strive towards sustainable and resilient infrastructure. I also extend a warm welcome to our dignitaries from Ultratech Cements, Engineer Punnus P. Jones, Zonal Head Technical, Mr. Annie George, Regional Head Marketing, and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, Regional Head Technical and Chairman of ICI Calicut Center. Also, a warm welcome to all jury members because they have done a fabulous job in selecting the right candidates for this award. A heartfelt welcome to all the award winners, nominees, and their families. This evening belongs to you. Your passion and commitment raise the bar for the future engineering advancement. Once again, welcome to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Thank you and have a wonderful event ahead.
Thank you so much, Engineer Shaiju sir. In fact, when we conducted the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 in Calicut, his presence was there as well, and thank you so much for that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next personality that I would like to call, well, ICI Kochi Center has been running successfully, bringing together engineers and stakeholders from the construction industry, rolling out learning programs, rolling out student chapter programs and conducting activities very successfully. And doing that is not an easy activity. Leading the ICI Kochi Center is not an easy task. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of passion. Organizing this grand event is also not an easy task. And the man leading it all is none other than the chairman of ICI Kochi Center, Dr. Anil Joseph. It is time for Dr. Anil Joseph to deliver the presidential address and give us a brief about the ICI Kochi activities. With a thunderous round of applause, let us welcome the chairman of ICI Kochi Center, Dr. Anil Joseph.
Good evening, all. It's a proud privilege for me to be here once again for celebrating the Concrete Day and not only the ICI Ultratech Awards. Once again, our Kochi chapter is doing that. So we have the proud privilege of having Dr. V. Ramachandra, the National President of Indian Concrete Institute. He was in a meeting in Bombay and we made him flew across after finishing the meeting yesterday. He was supposed to be there today. Thank you very much for coming all the way from there and blessing this gathering. And he'll be sharing his vast knowledge with us in this evening. Also, we have the winner, the Concrete Award. I think it's a secret, so it will be announced soon. So I welcome all the winners. And today is the day where we celebrate the houses we build, the apartments we created, the infrastructure we created. These are very rare occasions. I keep telling all this every time I come for this meeting, onto this podium of sharing the awards. That is a very rare honor where the buildings and the components are being recognized. So here we recognize the architect, the owners of the building, the designers of the building, and most importantly, the contractors who put their heart and soul to create structures which last for quite long. And it is time that we have to think properly that what we are doing is right, and we have to bring in a lot of professionalism into our engineering. And I am very happy to inform the August gathering is that professional engineering bill is now cited to be in the parliament, and it is made sure that once it is passed, only professional engineers will practice engineering, and it is mandatory to register with the national board to practice as an engineer. But then let us leave it aside. Today is the day to celebrate. I especially thank John Punus, zonal head of the Ultratech, and Sajid and the wonderful team of Ultratech. It's a very easy job. ICI does a lot of programs. ICI Kochi have got about 20 students chapters, lot of seminars, technical, and we have to put a lot of effort to bring that together. But this is one program we just have to say, I say Ultratech Award and talk to Sajid and team, they take care of the rest. Only we have to get the juries to look into it and come up with the awards. Everything is taken care by the Ultratech, the engineer's choice. So I always say I'm very proud of the tagline. It's the choice of the engineer of the cement, and it is very important that if the cement or the ingredients which going into construction is properly taken care of. So certain times we miss. So two things which I would like to communicate to the August gathering of the builders, developers, house owners is that don't compromise on quality. Second is that measure what you are doing. Instrumentation has not come up to a big way. So if you want to test the strength of the concrete, make sure you do that when you are constructing, and let us not regret later on. So together, let us celebrate this evening where we will be presenting the best built houses in different screens. And let me tell you, the jury members had a very tough competition. I am also a jury member, but I never voted for anything in the jury committee. But it was a very tough call. There were a lot of very good houses, and we are very proud that every year the competition is becoming more stiffer and stiffer, and we have a very difficult task to select the winners. But I congratulate all those people who have come here, who are part-time. It's a large family of the construction industry who have come here. We are together to celebrate the victory of the good houses, and who are sending the nomination, I again appreciate them. Some of you might not have got the award, but then it was such a wonderful job you people have done, and applause to all those who have done that. And also I would like to congratulate the best concrete engineer of the year, the best MTech student who did that, and the best PhD thesis in concrete engineering. And we have a vibrant 20 chapters of Indian Concrete Institute, students chapters from different engineering colleges. And then that itself was a big task, because they have done so much of activities in the last year. And let us give a big round of applause to all those people who have done the job to celebrate concrete, and let us celebrate concrete and its success in this evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Anil sir, for that lively, energetic address. So let us celebrate concrete. Engineer's choice is definitely a very good tagline. I understand from what you say that it was a very tough competition. It was a very tough time for the jury members. So quality is very important. Measurement is very important, where instrumentation plays a role. Thank you for those tips and advices from your side as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we all know the Indian Concrete Institute is one of the leading professional bodies in India, catering to the professional needs of individuals and organizations involved in concrete. So to know more about the Indian Concrete Institute, more than verbal communication, visual communication is very effective. So we have a beautiful video made where it shows the journey of the Indian Concrete Institute and what we actually do. So here is video of ICI.
Over the centuries, civilizations have prospered because mankind has taken gigantic leaps to harness technologies to create infrastructure, the backbone of all the economies. The binder at the core of infrastructure development has been concrete. Spearheading advances in concrete and concrete construction in India is the Indian Concrete Institute, one of the leading professional bodies catering to the professional needs of individuals and organizations involved with concrete. As a non-profit organization, ICI is dedicated to the cause of disseminating knowledge and addressing constant research needs in the field of concrete, as well as to promote concrete technology and quality in construction. In 1982, SCRC Chennai and Anna University jointly conducted an international seminar on modern concrete construction practices. The delegates of the seminar resolved to form an organization to spread knowledge so that developments in concrete could be shared with many Indian engineers. Thus, the Indian Concrete Institute was formed. From just around 500 members from 5 regional centers in 1982, ICI has grown today to be a strong professional body having more than 14,000 enrollments from 46 regional centers spread across the country. Of these, more than 400 are organizational members. Today, ICI is a binding force, creating synergy between all segments of people, namely practicing engineers, consultants, designers, manufacturers, research scholars, academicians, and students. ICI, through its regional centers, conducts varieties of programs like seminars, workshops, conferences, exhibitions and training program, webinars, and more, each providing the participants platforms for learning and sharing at national and international level. Each ICI event is a great opportunity to listen to and to interact with all segments of people in the concrete industry and get updated on the latest materials, technologies and practices. ICI's program Deminar is a unique event combining demonstration and seminar. Their products are demonstrated outside and they are live streamed into the seminar hall. Thus, the participants can observe the demonstration while it is being explained by the speaker. ICI events, among other things, are focused on sustainability through the use of innovative materials and techniques. The response to such programs from government bodies is overwhelming. The objectives of ICI are clearly defined. Every action of ICI focuses on a tangible output for the benefit of practitioners, end users and society at large. On 7th September every year, Concrete Day is celebrated as an annual event at all centers in a big way to commemorate the day of formation of ICI. Working in close coordination with central and state government bodies like CPWD, PWDs, CBRI, CRRI, SCRC, IITs, municipal corporations and more. ICI helps these bodies to adopt latest technologies and practices in infrastructure building. ICI members also participate actively in several committees of BIS focused towards advocating standardization in construction practices. ICI is participating actively in the Asian Concrete Federation, a group of professional bodies of more than 10 Asian countries. ICI has signed MOUs with many other peer concrete institutes around the world for exchange of technological information, technical documents, and to organize programs jointly. Keeping the ever-changing future in perspective, ICI reaches to budding civil engineers through its students' chapters. There are more than 300 students' chapters all over the country and the numbers are constantly increasing. Each chapter is focused on enabling industry-academia interaction aimed at bridging the gap between basic theoretical knowledge and professional practice. This imparting of requisite knowledge to budding engineers enhances their outlook and employability. ICI identifies, recognizes and awards the experts in the field of concrete for their contributions to the development of concrete technology and concrete construction. Every year, 16 such awards are presented at the time of AGM. To demystify concrete, the Technical Board of ICI brings out valuable technical documents on topics of importance for the benefit of practicing technocrats through its technical committees consisting of subject experts from different disciplines. ICI conducts need-based training programs at its technology centers as well as customer sites for the benefit of practicing engineers and students. ICI Journal is of national repute today. Very soon, a journal of international standards will be brought out in collaboration with a world-renowned publisher. Every dawn at ICI summons a new approach and new initiatives to create milestones in the journey of concrete construction in India. ICI has enabled the multifaceted and rapid development of concrete construction in a well-planned manner. It stands proud today with a distinguished reputation as a forerunner and a binding force in civil engineering industry in India. Come, join and strengthen ICI. Let us make our concrete structures sustainable, durable, and best in the world.
Yes, let us make our concrete structures sustainable, durable, and the best in the world. That is about Indian Concrete Institute, what started back in 1982. Are there student chapter members over here? You wouldn't even be born during that date. Student chapter members, any of you, can you make some noise? Ilya, Inde. Yes, but they're ഇത്രയും ഫോർമൽ സെറ്റപ്പിൽ എങ്ങനെയല്ലേ ഒച്ചമിളിക്ക് ഉണ്ടാക്കുക എന്നുള്ള ഇതിലായിരിക്കും. Anyway, so what started in 1982 with just 5 regions today has around 50 regions in all the major cities across India. What started with just 500 members back in 1982 has more than 15,000 members today. So it's grown to become a big organization. And what's most heartening is it's molding the future generation of engineers as well with student chapters. So now that we have a better understanding of the Indian Concrete Institute, we are coming to the first part of our event, the technical talk. And the topic of the talk is reducing carbon footprint in concrete construction. It's going to be given by Dr. V. Ramachandra, President of Indian Concrete Institute and the Principal Technical Advisor at Ultratech Cement Limited. Now, to introduce the keynote speaker, our chairman, Dr. Anil, was mentioning that when it comes to an event, there is one person, and if we give it to that person, then there is no headache about coordinating that event. He is the chairman of the ICI Calicut Center. He is the regional head technical of Ultratech Cement Limited. He is none other than engineer Sajid Bhaskar R, and he is going to introduce our much esteemed keynote speaker today. Let us welcome engineer Sajid Bhaskar to do the honors of introducing our keynote speaker.
Yeah, thank you, Anita. Good evening, all. It's a profound honor to welcome a true luminary of the construction and cement industry, a leader whose contributions have shaped the very infrastructure of our nation and beyond, Dr. V. Ramachandra. Dr. V. Ramachandra is a distinguished professional, currently serving as the President of Indian Concrete Institute and as the Principal Advisor of Technical Services for Ultratech Cement Limited. His expertise is built on a solid academic foundation, holding an MTech in marine structures and a PhD in structural engineering. His professional journey is one of immense dedication, having spent 20 impactful years as a faculty member at SIT Tumkur, where he shaped the minds of countless engineers. Following his academic career, he dedicated 19 years to Ultratech Cement, culminating in his role as the joint president and head of Ultratech Cement Technical Services until 2021. Dr. Ramachandra's initiatives have driven technological advancement across the construction sector. He was spearheaded critical projects like technology demonstration projects on white topping in cities like Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, etc., and championed the development of alternative technology for mass housing projects and new cement and building products. His influence is felt globally through his active involvement in prestigious professional organizations, including his role as an executive committee member of the Asian Concrete Institute in Bangkok. He has represented India internationally, notably as an invited speaker at Kumamoto University, Japan, and as a member of Indian delegation to ISO conventions in Japan and USA. Currently, he continues to guide national policy as a member of the Rigid Payment Committee for the Indian Roads Concretes and BIS panel for the revision of IS 456. His dedication to research, academia, and practical application is truly unmatched. Please join me in extending the warmest possible welcome to a visionary in our field, Dr. V. Ramachandra. Sir, we are eagerly looking forward to your insights. Thank you.
Okay. Very good evening to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. It's always my pleasure to come to Kochi, Calicut. These are the places where this Concrete Day and awards functions have been going on in a very grand manner. I have a lot of professional friends here. This is an occasion to meet all of them. Therefore, on the Concrete Day, my wishes to all of you. Coming to today's short presentation, all of us know that concrete has strength, concrete is workable, concrete has to have durability. There is one more parameter that is attached to that is sustainability of concrete. Now today, some brief understanding of sustainability we'll try to understand. A bit closer, okay, yes. Sustainability is also measured in terms of carbon dioxide or the carbon footprint, how much of carbon footprint that cement has or concrete has. Now, why all of a sudden this has become a matter of urgency? Now, everywhere people have started talking about it. Why is this urgency? This urgency is because India has committed to the international community that we will achieve net zero carbon dioxide in cement by 2070, but in concrete by 2050. When this first announcement came, at least I felt happy that 2050 or 2070 is much beyond my professional life. Therefore, I don't have to worry about it. Let youngsters bother about it. But then it was not so because Government of India has made this commitment and following up on a yearly basis. It has already started 2 years back, and on a yearly basis they are measuring what is your target and are you achieving that target. Now, what happens if somebody does not achieve targets? There are certain issues that are coming. Number one, investors have started asking this question. Anyone who wants to invest in either concrete or cement industry, they would first ask this question, are you following this net carbon dioxide reduction? And if you are following, what are the targets or how much are you achieving? Even banks, whether it is World Bank or even Indian banks, even in the private sector Indian banks, they have started asking this question, what is your greenhouse gas emission? Are you meeting the targets and so on? If the answer is yes for all this, you will get investment. If the answer is no, you will not get the investment. Therefore, this has become, sustainability has become not just an academic discussion, but it is a serious one today. There is one more thing called carbon border adjustment mechanism. In simple terms, it is called as carbon tax. Maybe some of you might have heard it. Carbon tax is levied on materials which don't follow this net CO2 emission. And who are all affected? It will be to the extent of about $20 per ton or 30% additional tax in case any material is not green. Therefore, what is impacted? Cement is definitely impacted, steel is impacted, aluminum is impacted. These are the major materials that are used in the construction. Therefore, they need to follow certain targets to make net carbon dioxide zero. Therefore, see, to some extent you can reduce, and whatever you cannot reduce, you should store that carbon and reutilize. It is like, some carbon dioxide is produced without releasing it. Think of somehow taking it away, storing it, and store it in your pocket or somewhere, so that it is not left in the open atmosphere. So that is called as carbon capture, storage and utilization. Lot of research is going on in this. Now, how big is this problem? Now, these are some global statistics. Out of the total carbon dioxide that is produced, construction industry is thought of as, concrete industry is thought of as contributing about 8% of the total emissions. Therefore, 8% by concrete is a significant number. Therefore, we need to reduce it. There are some targets. But then, is concrete so bad? Not at all green? No, the answer is not that. Look at this. On the x-axis you have the embodied energy, and on the y-axis you have the carbon dioxide emission. Now, you can see there, concrete is the most, it's at the bottom, in the sense, in terms of embodied energy or in terms of carbon dioxide. Still, even now, concrete is the most green material. If somebody tells you that concrete is not green, please don't believe. It is not so. There are other materials which take so much of embodied energy as well as produce carbon dioxide. For example, asphalt takes more of embodied energy, and lime and steel take much higher, and there you have plastic and aluminum consuming more energy as well as releasing more carbon dioxide. But the problem with concrete is, if you look at concrete, the net carbon dioxide is quite less. Within concrete, cement contributes more. Therefore, that is where we need to focus on. Yes, I repeat what I said. Cement makes up only about 10 to 12%, sometimes on roads maybe 14% in concrete. Remaining more than 85% is aggregate and water. But it is responsible for about 90 to 95% of carbon dioxide emission in concrete, because aggregates don't produce any carbon dioxide, water does not produce carbon dioxide, it is cement that contributes to this. Therefore, we need to think of how to reduce this. Now, the most common construction that we all do is to construct our own houses. Now, the level of our living also has increased. Maybe my father or grandfather, when he was building a house, he was building probably a very small and a modest house. But we don't now build that kind of houses. If I want to build, I go for a very, both in terms of area and also in terms of quality of the house, I go for much better house. Therefore, how does that contribute? You can see here, if it is a slum housing unit, then the carbon dioxide emission, so many kgs per unit, if you calculate, it will come to about 900. And if you go to an affordable house unit, it is about 2,600. And the house that some of us build, we build palatial houses, it may go to even 20,000. Where is 900, which my grandfather built, and 2,600 maybe my father's generation built, and what I am building or my son is building is releasing a lot of carbon dioxide. Now, coming to the first one, cement production in the world currently is 4,500 million tons. It is not metric tons, it is million tons. Out of this 4,500, China produces almost half of it. That is number one in the world, and number two happens to be India. India produces, right now it has a capacity to produce about 600 million tons. And cement-based products, we produce about 30,000 million tons. Currently, in 2020-21, we had around 550, 560. Now we have come to already 600 million tons of cement production. Now, if we have to reduce, if you have to reduce carbon dioxide in concrete construction, these are the 4 levers that you have. Number 1, how do we reduce carbon dioxide in cement? That is number 1. And number 2, how do we optimize cement content in concrete? Those we are all engineers, we are making concrete. How can we make concrete more effectively so that carbon dioxide reduction happens? And number 3 is through optimizing concrete through efficient structural design. Even in structural design, you can think of alternate structural designs, which I'll give one example for that because of time limits. I'll give one example for each one of them. And lastly, how do we use recycled coarse aggregates and fine aggregates, thereby reducing carbon dioxide? Therefore, all these 4 levers can contribute to reduction in carbon dioxide. Now, let me start with the industry with which I was associated, that is the cement industry. If you refer to the concrete technology book by Professor M.S. Shetty, you will still find that 1 ton of cement produces 1 ton of carbon dioxide. But that number is not so. 1:1 is not the actual number. It is a very old number. In fact, when I met Professor M.S. Shetty 2 months back, he is 96 years old now, stays near Mangalore. I did tell him, he said that, no, my book has to be revised. I said, yes, your book needs to be revised, for, at least for few things. 1:1 should change. 1 ton of cement does not produce 1 ton of carbon dioxide now. In 1995 or 2000, it was producing so much, but now it is reduced. Now you can see earlier it was 1:1.12, then it came to 1:1, and 2017 it came to 2.67. Now it is at around 0.54 or 0.53. That means 1 ton of cement produces only 0.54 tons of carbon dioxide. That means 45% of efficiency we have already achieved. Therefore, our target is to reach 0.46 by 2032, and by 2050 the target should be 0.35. Below that, it is not possible to reduce. We will anyway produce 0.35 tons. We should look at how do we capture that 0.35 tons and store it and utilize it, CCUS, which I mentioned. Now, how do we achieve this? Number 1, it is through clinker substitution and reduction. All of you are aware that now blended cements are fairly well accepted in construction. Going ahead, it will be accepted more and more. And cement industry is using lot of alternate fuels and raw materials. Do you remember some years back, some 15,000 tons of Maggi, which had what is that, MSG, which was not a permitted material. It was ordered that it should be destroyed. Where was it burnt? It was burnt in the cement plant only. So 15,000 tons of that was burned. It was used as a fuel. Therefore, I am not suggesting that going ahead we should use Maggi as a fuel, but still there are other alternate fuels that are being used in the cement plants, including the municipal solid waste. That is also a fuel that is used. So these are all some of the steps taken by the cement industry. Waste heat recovery. I hope the students of civil engineering would know, when you produce cement, while making clinker, you have to heat the entire limestone and other materials to 1450. Once you heat it to that temperature, you will get clinker. Then that clinker has to be brought down to room temperature. When you are bringing it to room temperature, we try to absorb that energy, heat energy, and reuse that heat energy to heat the next batch of limestone. Therefore, that is called as waste heat recovery. And there are newer technologies, newer types of cement, and CCUS, carbon storage, capture and utilization. We'll talk about it. Now, this is the status of cement industry now. In 90s, we are producing 75 to 80% of OPC and only 20% or 30% of blended cements. Now, you can see the color has reversed now. Now, more than 75% is only blended cement that is produced in India. and hardly 20%. Going ahead, OPC production would further reduce. It is not a decision by the cement industry, please note. It is the government of India which is pushing the cement industry to reduce and make it zero, make the production of OPC zero. But then there is a dichotomy there. It is the government departments which ask for OPC, but government of India says that you don't produce OPC. Anyway, that is for your information. Now, because of what is happening here, there is a this carbon dioxide production. Right now, you can see it is difficult to read, but right now we are in, let us say, 2025, 2030, what carbon dioxide we are emitting, and going ahead by 2050, we will be emitting so much of carbon dioxide. Now, so much of carbon dioxide, we should make it zero. From the top, it should come down to zero. How does it come to zero? There are several pointers which are responsible for that, which I have already said. It is because of, it is by reducing the carbon dioxide in cement, efficiency in design and construction, efficiency in concrete production. Let me make a statement. We are very well known to produce most in a very inefficient way of producing concrete. Most non-optimized way of producing concrete. Therefore, if we optimize, there are definitely possibility. And of course, carbon capture and utilization. If this is not clear, the next slide will make it clear how we should achieve that 100%. 11% will come from clinker production, saving in clinker production, 9% from cement and binders, 36% major thing comes from carbon capture, utilization and storage, and it also comes from efficiency in design and concrete production. Now, this may be in lower form, lesser. The cement manufacturing process at different stages, the carbon dioxide production that is there, that is being reduced. Now, okay, I think this also for today we will skip this. Let us go to the next one. There are some steps that the government of India and cement industry has taken. One is, now we have, BIS has come out with low clinker cements. This, you must be aware, composite cement is now being produced in India, in South India also. And composite cement, instead of OPC with 100% clinker, composite cement only has 45% clinker. That means 55% of CO2 comes down if we use composite cement. Therefore, it has GGBS up to 40% and fly ash may be in the range of 10 to 25%. Both together will contribute to about 55%. Please note, composite cement is a 43 grade cement, therefore fairly acceptable in construction. Another variety of cement BIS has brought out, but tomorrow you go to the market and ask for it, it is not available right now because cement industry is not yet started producing it. That is called as the limestone calcined clay cement, which is called LC3, limestone calcined clay cement. This has a clinker content of about 50%, not 100%, therefore 50% CO2 comes down. Again, this is also a 43 grade cement, therefore it is very good to be used even for structural concrete. Now if we do this, how much of carbon dioxide we are going to reduce? Just one example I'll show, one example only. Now you can see that in the first, okay, this doesn't work, okay. Now if there is no supplementary cementitious material, if you use only OPC, I have taken the example of calculating carbon dioxide emission in a M30 concrete. One sample concrete I have taken, M30 concrete. If I use only OPC, per meter cube, I will be producing 292 units of carbon dioxide. Now instead of OPC, if I use a blended cement like PPC, this will be the mixed design. We will have both OPC plus fly ash. Instead of 292, we will come to 228. Whereas, sorry, if we use composite cement where you have 50% replaced with fly ash and GGBS, this mixed design will give you a carbon dioxide emission of 161. Therefore, instead of 292, we'll come to 161, which is a 45% reduction in carbon dioxide. Now, please note, our younger generation is quite fast in assimilating this. In fact, it was a surprise to me. Now, people who are constructing individual homes, youngsters, maybe they are in the IT industry more, they have started asking this question, look, I want to construct not just a house, I want to construct a greenhouse. And not just constructing, I want it to be certified also either by LEED or by IGBC or somebody somewhere. What should I do? Right from basics, can somebody tell me? In fact, this has become one new area of development in civil engineering. And civil engineering students, if you are present here, this is the area on which you should be learning going ahead. Calculating the strength is all right, durability is all right. Now you should calculate the carbon dioxide emission from concrete. Therefore, these are some of the ways in which carbon dioxide emission can be reduced from the cement. One or two examples I'll take, maybe one example I'll explain, the other one I'll skip. One is called as the high volume fly ash concrete. What I'm showing you is a very old example which was done in 2004, that is 21 years back. We did one experiment in our RMC in Hyderabad, Ultratech RMC in Hyderabad, Miapur, Hyderabad. We constructed a road with 50% fly ash. It is called as high volume fly ash concrete. 50% fly ash, we did that road. And because it was that time there were no paver machines available in 2004, therefore we did it in a manual concrete. This is how it is being constructed, the construction photos. Now what was done was, if you can't read that, just try to read only the second column and the third column. Cement and fly ash, you can see from 250, 150, we have come to 225, 225. Serial number 4 is 225, 225, which means 50% cement and 50% fly ash. That is high volume fly ash concrete. Now, the last column you can see, the strength of concrete is in no way compromised. Whatever you get it in OPC, you are getting it with 50% fly ash concrete also. Now, when we think of strength, we don't ignore durability. Even the water permeability and the split tensile strength, you can see it is much, much better compared to the OPC. And even after 21 years, I think that photo somewhere is missing. Even after 21 years, that road is perfectly working well. I have the photos taken last month also, and that road is perfectly all right. We have not put one more layer so far, even after 21 years. The second example is what LC3 I was telling you, limestone calcined clay cement. We made around 600 tons of calcined clay and we constructed a road with this. The advantage with this LC3 cement is it gains early strength. Like OPC, it gains early strength, or even better than OPC, it gains strength quite fast. These are some of the photographs of laying that concrete road with LC3 cement, and after 12 hours of curing, it gains quite strength, quite a good strength in 1 day and 3 days. As you can see here, the 7-day strength itself is 49, 50, 52 MPa. It was designed for 45 MPa concrete. It gives a fairly good results. Okay, initially to start with, we had to use slightly higher dosage of admixtures, but now that is also optimized. Now from cement, we will go to the next element, next parameter, optimizing cement content in concrete. Here I would like to say that we have a standard formula in making concrete. What is our standard formula? If I have to increase the concrete strength, I should add more cement. I should reduce the water cement ratio. This is a standard formula. Every college teaches, every engineer makes it. These are the only two things. Now, because of this, what happens is, you look at this example, suppose you are making M25, M30 concrete, your cement content is about 350 kg per meter cube. Your water cement ratio is in the range of 0.4, 0.6, in that range it is. You can get only M25 or M30 concrete. Now, from M35, M25, 30, if you have to go to 60, then what you do? Our formula is very simple. From 350, you increase it to 450, you add some silica fume, reduce water cement ratio to 0.3 to 0.3 0.35, etc. Now, can we extend this logic further? If I want to make M150 concrete or M200 concrete, then what I should do? Take the cement content to 700 kgs, add silica fume, etc., and reduce water cement ratio so much, reduce it, say to 0.2. Then you can get this. But it is time that we should try to go beyond this logic. I don't say get out of this logic, go beyond this logic of water cement ratio and cement content. There are other parameters which impact the cement strength. In fresh concrete, it is the particle size distribution, particle dispersion, particle packing, and the flow characteristics or the rheology of concrete. And in the hardened state also, there are certain parameters we have to see. Making concrete is not just by specification. From specification based concrete production, we have to now move towards performance based production. That is, I want M45 concrete or I want M60 concrete. How much of cement you put, how much of water cement ratio, etc. You don't bother about that. Let him make it as per my performance requirement and give me that performance. That is the only thing. Therefore, we have to look at the other parameters like this. Then we can achieve or optimize on the concrete strength. Let me go to the third parameter, that is this use of recycled coarse and fine aggregates. Now, how long you go on using sand and how long you go on using coarse aggregates? Of course, Kerala is facing that much more severely than other states. Therefore, whatever you start doing, probably others will follow. There are several alternatives, but then one or two alternatives only I will mention. What are the alternatives to aggregates? One of the alternatives is to use bottom ash from thermal power plants. We have our thermal power plants, whether we like it or not. Our electricity comes, 68% of electricity in India comes from thermal power plants. There is no other go. Just some statistics. If you have a 1000 megawatt thermal power plant, it requires about 12,000 tons of coal per day, and it generates 4,200 tons of ash per day. Multiplied by 365, you will get a hill. So much of ash is produced, out of which 20% is bottom ash. Others are all fly ash. Now 20% is about 840 tons, 850 tons per day, multiplied by 365 days, multiplied by so many years. Huge amount of bottom ash is there, which nobody is using. Fly ash, there are several users, but bottom ash nobody is using. Yes, therefore, 35 to 40 million tons of bottom ash is produced per year. This can be thought of as, if not the full replacement, at least the partial replacement. Now, this gives you a comparison of the properties of bottom ash and natural sand. Yes, its specific gravity is less, bulk density is less, fineness modulus is slightly less, and water absorption is slightly higher. But still, you can see between the two dark lines, between the two black lines, the different percentages of bottom ash has been tested, and it is found that even up to 30% it can be replaced. This was one study done in 2014. You can see the 28-day strength of concrete even can go to 60 to 65 MPa with bottom ash. Recently, this is an old paper, but very, very strong paper on bottom ash usage. Recently, there has been one experiment done in Maharashtra, producing pavement quality concrete, self-compacting concrete with 50% bottom ash replaced as sand. That means sand replacement was 50%. And this has worked quite well, both in terms of strength as well as in terms of durability. Therefore, this is a self-compacting concrete, and with the result of this, it has now gone to Bureau of Indian Standards also. Now they are coming up with a new code. They have already permitted 25% bottom ash. Now they are going to permit up to about 50% of bottom ash to be replaced in fine aggregates. Therefore, that also can contribute to sustainability. Not only bottom ash, we can use recycled aggregates also. This is a photograph of a recycled aggregates, and when it is processed, it looks just like normal coarse aggregates, and that can be utilized. Now, very briefly talking about what I said, CCUS, carbon capture, storage and utilization. See, when cement emits carbon dioxide at one stage, it can absorb it also at another stage. Or in other words, when we make concrete, we have curing of concrete with water. Concrete can be cured with carbon dioxide also, carbon curing, that is also possible. Some experiments have been done, and these experiments at CBRI, Central Building Research Institute, etc., has produced fairly good results. And what are these results? Don't worry if you cannot read the numbers, don't worry about it, just see the color. Blue color is normal water cured, and the orange color is carbon dioxide cured. 4 hours cured and 8 hours cured. It is possible to produce good quality concrete with carbon curing also. Now, yes, at least there is one example right now, as Heidelberg Cement in Norway. They capture about 4 lakh tons of carbon dioxide annually. They don't release it at all. They don't release carbon dioxide to the air in their plant. They capture that and they use that for different purposes. This is possible. Probably in India also, in the coming years, this kind of carbon capture would be possible, and that will contribute to net zero carbon dioxide. Now, with that, I go to the fourth and the last way of reducing carbon footprint. That is by optimizing concrete through efficient design. Very simple example I would like to give. Maybe your professors must have taught you when they taught strength of materials to you. In case of strength of materials, when you have the live load coming on a structure, if you have a beam, you have the load coming on the structure, therefore you will have a bending moment. Instead of a beam, if you construct an arch, arches always transmit the bending moment in a better way. The bending moment is much less, and horizontal thrust would be more. Therefore, that is an alternate way of structural analysis. One more example quickly I'll give. Even on concrete roads, there is an alternate method of designing concrete. I am now talking of structural design of concrete. Now, if you design concrete road referring to IRC 58, you will get a thickness of 300 millimeters. Whereas, if there is another code which has newly come, it is called as a short panel concrete roads, SP 140 of IRC. As per that, or the white topping code, if you design instead of 300, you will get it around 200. Why there is a sudden decrease in the concrete depth? It is because the way it is constructed also is slightly different. I don't know how many of you have seen the white topped roads. Not so many are there in Kerala, but in other places, Chennai, Bangalore, hundreds of kilometers of roads are all white topped roads. You will see that the groove cutting is at a very close interval of 1 meter by 1 meter. Now, how does that help? Again, the logic is simple. Go back to your strength of materials, where you see the span as L, load is, say, uniformly distributed load is W, therefore the maximum bending moment is WL squared by 8, or in other words, bending moment is proportional to L squared. Normally our road span is about 4 meters, 4.5 meters. If L is 4, L squared is 16. Now instead of that, I am cutting the grooves at 1 meter. Instead of 4 meter, I am making L equal to 1. L squared is 1. Therefore, your bending moment reduces drastically. Therefore, the thickness of concrete road from 300 millimeters, it is coming to 200 in case of new roads, 150 in case of white topping. Therefore, these are alternate methods of structural design. Therefore, to reduce carbon dioxide emission in construction industry or concrete industry, one is through cement, another is through concrete, another is through fine aggregates and coarse aggregates replaced, and the fourth one is for the structural engineers to go for alternate structural designs. These are the four different ways in which we can do that. These are some examples for alternate structural design. Explore different structural forms, whether you may think of RC structures with infill walls or shell structures or with non-structural walls like AAC, etc. Instead of specification-based design or construction, go for performance-based construction. And as I said, in case of roads, go for short paneled concrete roads or white topping roads. And one more thing that we can think of is going for precast concrete roads. These are also coming. Precast concrete roads are the concrete panels cast in the plant, brought to the site, and they are placed one by the side of the other, and the road is made overnight. Road will be ready. So this is precast concrete road. In 4 places, Ultratech was also associated with that, in Nagpur, Chandrapur, and one in Bangalore also. And the last option is to go in for ultra high performance concrete bridges. These are M150 and above, up to M200 if you use ultra high performance concrete. The concrete dimensions are less, spans are more, therefore you can go for efficient construction. And for those who think that you increase the cement content, you get more strength. Let me just give one last example before closing. This is the example of the One World Trade Center, where the concrete strength is M60 to M90. Yes, M60 to M95. But look at the cement content. Cement content is only 236 kg per meter cube. Maybe people would laugh. No, with 230, 250 kgs we can't make that high concrete. But it is possible to do that. 2 things. One thing is there are some very standard methods of making concrete. Second is they have gone for 56 days strength, not 28 days strength. Therefore, with this is for building, and one example for roads. With slip form pavements, you can achieve much better roads for the same quality of concrete. Therefore, with this, I have talked about ultra high performance concrete. For those who are new to this term ultra high performance concrete, it just means it is a combination of high strength concrete, self compacting concrete, and fiber reinforced concrete. All the 3 put together makes it UHPC. This was the first bridge constructed in India. What you see there at the bottom is the old bridge which had small spans. So many piers were there. The new bridge has very long spans, and the size is also not heavy. It is made with M200 concrete. When this was made first time in Maharashtra, nobody in India was producing M200 concrete at that time. Therefore, what they did, this was cast. Concrete was made, M200 concrete was made in Malaysia. Precast girders were made in Malaysia. Through sea route, it came to Mumbai. From Mumbai, through road, it went to Latur, and there they erected and finished it. And at that time, Mr. Nitin Gadkari said, why can't we produce it? This was about 4 or 5 years back. The current status is that there are ultra high performance concrete producing RMCs as well as precast units. M200 concrete is being produced in India. Several bridges are being constructed. Already some 8-10 bridges have been made in India and constructed. Therefore, this is no more a foreign technology now. Therefore, with this, friends, my conclusion is that our final target is to achieve net zero in carbon emission. And with concrete, it is definitely possible. We are quite optimistic that we can go for design versatility and flexibility and construct concrete structures. Yes, but there are some star marks. We say, you make a statement and put a star mark, conditions apply. Now, what are the conditions that apply here? our teaching methods have to change, our teaching content has to change, the skill building for engineers should start from the engineering colleges, both in structural engineering as well as in concrete technology. We have to reorient the way we are teaching our students. It should be both education as well as upskilling. We are teaching, as teachers, we are teaching our students about bending moment, shear force, concrete workability, concrete strength. We are not talking about some of this, what I have written there. We don't talk about embodied carbon factor and global warming potential. Maybe this should come in your syllabus next time, so that students design concrete with lowest carbon content. But once we design, we need to also guard concrete construction so that concrete is neither misused nor abused. Most of the concrete we are making are used. Sometimes we misuse and sometimes we abuse because our workmen are never trained. Now, only when they are also trained, when our engineers are trained, when our masons are trained, all this is achievable. Yes. Whether it is housing or roads, they form the bulk of the structures. It is possible to achieve this net zero subjected to the things that I mentioned. Thank you all for your patient hearing.
Thank you so much, Dr. V. Ramachandra, for that excellent technical talk, for that excellent presentation. Can we have a thunderous round of applause for Dr. Ramachandra? It's a very relevant topic that he was talking about, and very heartening to know that net zero emissions is achievable because concrete is a very versatile product and we can achieve net zero emissions, and very happy to hear that because, as you rightly said, the people of this generation are very conscious about carbon emissions. When they are constructing their houses, they don't only check durability and strength, they also check carbon emissions. So this is a very relevant topic and he has presented it excellently, and it is very heartening, very happy to know that we can achieve net zero emissions, but there is an upskilling and reorientation that is required from the education side as well. So thank you so much, Dr. V. Ramachandra, for that excellent technical presentation. Now, as a token of our respect, as a token of our honor, we would like to present a memento, and to do the honors, I invite our chairman, Dr. Anil Joseph of ICI Kochi. I also request Engineer Punnos P. John and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar to kindly come on stage to do the honors of presenting a memento, a gift and a ponnada to Dr. V. Ramachandra. Requesting Dr. Ramachandra to kindly come on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, honoring our keynote speaker, our technical speaker for the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025, Dr. V. Ramachandra, the President, the National President of Indian Concrete Institute, the Principal Technical Advisor of Ultratech Cement Limited. Here is our Chairman, Dr. Anil Joseph, adorning the shawl, the ponnada. Engineer Punnos P. John giving a shawl adorned by our chairman, a memento by Engineer Punnos B. John, and a gift from Engineer Sajid Bhaskar. Thank you so much, Dr. Ramachandra V, for that excellent technical talk that added value to the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know all of you are eagerly and patiently waiting for our awards and recognitions, and yes, it is time for that. Finally, awards in Samayam vandirikugayana. The awards, as we all know, is a perfect pedestal to honor some of the exemplary work done in our industry, and we do some noteworthy, have some noteworthy nominations. 100-150 കൂടുതൽ nominations വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. അതിന്റെ ഇടയിൽ നിന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ winners-നെ select ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. So before we start announcing the awards, the category and the awards, it is very, very important that we honor the jury members who took so much of time, energy, patience and consideration to decide the winners. So first, it is time to present our jury members. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the jury members of the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Can we have the video of the jury members of the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025? Yes, here are the jury members, the people who, shortlisted and finally decided who the winners are from hundreds of nominations. Now to honor the jury members, I kindly request our Chairman of ICI Kochi Center, Dr. Anil Joseph, and Chairman of Calicut Center, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, to kindly come on stage. I also request Engineer Hemant Kumar, the Regional Head Technical from Ultratech Cement, to kindly join us. I also request Mr. Paul, the Territory Sales Head, to join us on stage to do the honor of acknowledging the jury members of ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. And now it is time to call upon stage the jury members, the grand jury members. Let us have a nice round of applause from Architect Vijay Jagadish, Engineer Babu KS, Engineer Muhammad Bashir, Mr. Joseph George, Engineer Abhilash Joy, Engineer Anil Kumar KS, Professor Divya K, Engineer Ratish V.A., Dr. Job Thomas, Engineer Edward George, Dr. Anil Joseph, and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar. These are the jury members for the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Let us honor them, let us recognize them for the efforts that they have taken in deciding the winners for the Ultratech ICI Awards. Here is Engineer Anil Joseph, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, Engineer Hemant Kumar, Mr. Paul on stage to honor our jury members. Congratulations and thank you so much to each and every jury member who took the time out, the effort in going through all the nominations, hundreds of nominations. It's a very tough job. There were very good nominations and deciding the winners for this year. Every year, the competition becomes bigger and bigger, higher and higher. And the jury members play a key role in deciding the winners. Now let's have a group photo with the Chairman of ICI Kochi Center, Dr. Anil Joseph, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, the Regional Technical Head of Ultratech Cement, Engineer Hemant Kumar, and Mr. Paul, along with all the jury members. Can we have a nice round of applause? Thank you so much. Requesting Dr. Anil Joseph and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar to kindly remain on stage. Our jury members can now leave. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to announce the different award categories. So what is the first award category that we are giving out today? The first award category is the award for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer. Can we have the AV for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award? The first category of awards at the ICI Ultratech Awards is for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer, a person who has contributed phenomenally to the concrete industry. And the winner for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer is Dr. M.P. Ramnavas. Hearty congratulations, Dr. M.P. Ramnavas, for receiving the award for the Outstanding Concrete Engineer. Now I request Dr. Elson John, the Vice Chairman of ICI Kochi Center, to read out the citation for our award recipient.
A warm and pleasant good evening to one and all. It is my privilege to present a brief profile of an engineering leader whose contribution have shaped some of India's most iconic rail and metro infrastructure projects. Dr. M.P. Ramnavas is a distinguished civil engineer with over 3 decades of dedicated service in rail and metro rail sectors. His expertise spans planning, design, and execution of major rail, metro, and infrastructure projects across India. Throughout his illustrious career, he has contributed significantly to iconic bridge works of Indian Railways and several landmark metro rail projects in the country. Dr. Ramnavas completed his B.Tech in Civil Engineering from Institute of Engineers, followed by an M.Tech in Structural Engineering from IIT Madras. He later earned his PhD in Structural Engineering from IIT Delhi for his pioneering research on computational techniques for steel composite structures. Since June 2022, he has been serving as Director Projects at Kochi Metro Rail Limited, where he oversees the planning and execution of major initiatives including Kochi Metro, Water Metro, and Canal Regeneration projects. He also serves as Nominee Director of Kochi Water Metro Limited. His previous leadership roles, including Executive Director Design at Maharashtra Metro Rail Corporation for the Nagpur Metro Project, and key engineering roles in RITES, Konkan Railways, and Southern Railway, where he contributed to critical bridge projects such as Bojibil, Chenab, and Anjikad. A fellow of multiple prestigious engineering institutions, Dr. Ramnavas has an impressive record of publications and has received several awards and commendations, including the Eminent Engineer Award by the Institute of Engineers India. Today, in recognition of his outstanding contributions to the field of concrete structures, the Indian Concrete Institute proudly honors Dr. M.P. Ramnavas with the ICI Ultratech Outstanding Engineer Award 2025 at this auspicious event on 28 November 2025 in Kochi. Thank you and have a nice evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Elson John, for beautifully reading out the citation for our award recipient. Now, before we call our recipient on stage, let me invite the people who are going to present the award. The award is going to be presented by none other than our keynote speaker for the day, Dr. V. Ramachandra. I also invite Engineer Punos P. John to accompany Dr. V. Ramachandra on stage. Also requesting our ICI Kochi chairperson, chairman, Dr. Anil Joseph and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar to kindly join us on stage. Now, for all the award recipients, when you're coming on stage, please use your left side of the stairs and exit through the right side for easy entry and exit. So, for all award recipients, the people who are going to give away the awards are ready, and now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, to invite the recipient of the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award, Dr. M.P. Ramnavas, on stage. Let us have a big round of applause for this exemplary personality in the construction industry, in the field of concrete. Hearty congratulations, Dr. M.P. Ramnavas. Dr. V. Ramachandra adorning the shawl, the pannada, in honor of the award, the Outstanding Concrete Engineer, Dr. M.P. Ramnavas. The memento handed over, and now Engineer Punos handing over the memento. The citation is already handed over. Wow, what an auspicious moment, what a momentous occasion. Dr. M.P. Ramnavas, the Outstanding Concrete Engineer at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. It is now time to hear the acceptance speech of the most honorable Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award recipient, Dr. M.P. Ramnavas. I think we are all eagerly waiting to hear your acceptance speech.
Good evening, everyone.
good evening.
Respected ICI National President Dr. V. Ramchandra, ICI Chairman Kochi Dr. Anil Joseph, Zonal Technical Head of Ultratech Mr. Punus John, Regional Technical Head Mr. Sajid Bhaskar, all other dignitaries, my colleagues, members from engineering fraternity, other well-wishers, a very good evening to all of you. I'm really happy to receive this recognition. And as concrete engineer, and I'm really proud of this. This is a concrete recognition, and I'm so happy to ICI Ultratech for selecting me. Probably this will be, considering the entire work I have done in the last 3 decades or more. I take this opportunity to acknowledge the contributions in my career from my employers, my seniors, my colleagues, the contractors who worked, the consultants who worked for the projects, and above all, the workers who contributed in the projects which I have associated with. And when I started my career at the age of 18, that time I was making concrete myself. So that time the knowledge which I gained from the textbooks and few IS codes were there. And we were working with minimum knowledge base and also the facilities, but trying to make good concrete with a passion. Nowadays, to the young engineers, I request that you are having a lot of facilities, a lot of knowledge. Kindly take enough care to make strong and durable concrete. Thank you very much. Best wishes to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. MP Ramnavas, and once again, hearty congratulations on receiving the Outstanding Concrete Engineer Award at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. So we heard the words of wisdom, pearls of wisdom from Dr. Ramnavas, and now it is time to move on to the next award category. Dr. Anil Joseph and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, your duty is always on stage. And yes, the next category of awards is the Outstanding Concrete Structure in the category of infrastructure projects. Can we have the AV for the Outstanding Concrete Structure in the category of infrastructure projects? I think the finalists will also be displayed while we show the AV. Outstanding concrete structure in the category of infrastructure. The finalists are being displayed on screen. And while we see the finalists on screen, let me invite the following dignitaries to the stage. I guess we'll do that after announcing the award, right? Yes. Yes, so those were the finalists, and the winner for the best outstanding concrete structure in the infrastructure project category is Naluchira Bridge. Hearty congratulations. Naluchira Bridge is the winner of the outstanding concrete structure. So to present the award, I kindly request Mr. Jinu, the Regional Head of Ultratech RMC, and Dr. Elson John, the Vice Chairman of ICI Kochi Center, to kindly join us on stage, along with the Chairman of ICI Kochi Center, Dr. Anil Joseph, and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar as well. So Naluchira Bridge is the winner of the Outstanding Concrete Structure in the Infrastructure Project category. Let us invite on stage the owner of this project, Kerala Public Works Department, the structural consultant, Bridges Design Unit, Kerala PWD Design Wing, and the contractor, Mr. Paul KJ, KV Joseph and Sons Private Limited. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് ഈ മനോഹരമായ പ്രോജക്റ്റിന് പിന്നിലുള്ള വ്യക്തികളെ നമുക്ക് വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. The owner, Kerala PWD, the structural consultant, Bridges Design Unit of the Kerala PWD Design Wing, and the contractor, Mr. Paul KJ, KV Joseph and Sons Limited. Mr. Jinu, the Regional Head of Ultratech RMC, handing over Dr. Elson John, also handing over the award. Here is our chairman, Dr. Anil Joseph, handing the award. And now it is time for a group photo. നടുവിലേക്ക് നിൽക്കാം. നല്ല സെന്ററിൽ നിന്നാൽ നല്ല ഫോട്ടോസ് കിട്ടും. ഇത് എന്നേക്കുമുള്ള ഒരു ഓർമ്മയാണ്. So let's have the perfect photo. Congratulations once again to Naluchira Bridge for the outstanding concrete structure in the infrastructure project category. The next category of awards is for the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartments category. And can we have the AV for the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartment category? Yes, outstanding concrete structure, residential apartment category, and the finalists are, out of many nominations, these are the finalists. SFS Highland Park, Asset Moongrace, Prestige Eden Garden, Noel Tall Terrace. Yes, these are the finalists. And surprisingly, we have two winners for this award. There are two winners for the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartment categories, and the joint winners are Noel Tall Terrace and Prestige Eden Garden. Hearty congratulations to Noel Tall Terrace and Prestige Eden Gardens. Requesting Mr. Ravi Jacob, representing CREDAI, and Engineer Shaiju Nair, the Secretary of ICI Kochi Center, to kindly come forward to give away the awards along with Dr. Anil Joseph and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar. This is a joint winner. Both of them are winners. First, let me call on stage the representatives of Noel Tall Terrace, the owner, Mr. John Thomas. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് ഇവരെ വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. The proud owner, Mr. John Thomas, the architect of Noel Tall Terrace, architect Jibu John, the structural consultant, Geo Structures Private Limited, the engineer Geeta John, the contractor, Mr. Sharon James. Let us welcome the visionaries behind the winner of the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartments category, Noel Tall Terrace. We have Mr. Ravi Jacob, representing CREDAI, and Engineer Shaiju Nair handing over the awards. Congratulations, Mr. John Thomas, the owner, architect Jibu John, the architect, Geo Structures Private Limited is a structural consultant. Engineer Geeta John, the engineer. Mr. Sharon James, the contractor. Yes, here is the contractor, Mr. Sharon James. Congratulations. Noel Tall Terrace, the outstanding concrete structure in residential apartment category at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Hearty congratulations. Now it's time to call our other winner, the joint winner of this category. It is Prestige Eden Garden. Let us welcome the owner, Mr. Irfan Razak, on stage. And let us keep on giving a big round of applause as they come on stage. The architect, Apeh Zakaria, the structural consultant, Geo Structurals Private Limited, Rendanum Ore Structural Consultant, Geo Structurals Private Limited, the engineer Tangachan Thomas, and the contractor, Mr. V.V. Sebastian. Prestige Eden Garden is the winner of the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartment category. Mr. Ravi Jacob representing Kochi, handing over the award. Congratulations to the owner, Mr. Irfan Razak, the architect, Abhay Zakaria, the structural consultant, Geostructurals Private Limited, our secretary, Engineer Shaiju, handing over the award. Congratulations, the engineer Tangachan Thomas, and the contractor, Mr. V.V. Sebastian. Hearty congratulations, Prestige Eden Garden, for receiving the outstanding concrete structure in the residential apartment category. Nalloru kayyadi. Photo edukkumbo avarku oru motivation avate ningade kayyadi. Thank you so much to Mr. Ravi and Engineer Shaiju for giving away the awards. Next category of awards is the outstanding concrete structure in the commercial category. And can we have the AV for the outstanding concrete structure in the commercial category? And the finalists for the outstanding concrete structure in the commercial category are Serene Horizon, the Amethyst, Lulu IT Twin Towers, Smart City Kochi, ITC Fortune Hotel, so these are the finalists for the outstanding concrete structure in the commercial category. Any guesses for the winner? Aarayirikkum idinte winner? And the winner for the outstanding concrete structure in the commercial category is Lulu IT Twin Towers, Smart City, Kochi. Hearty congratulations to Lulu IT Twin Towers, requesting Engineer Jolly Burgess representing BAI and Engineer Liji Anna Matthew, the Treasurer of ICI Kochi, to kindly come on stage to present the awards, to give away the awards, and inviting the owner of Lulu IT Twin Towers, Mr. Abhilash Veliyavalappil, the architect Paul Moses, the structural consultant, once again Geostructurals Private Limited, my God, and the engineer Babu Verghese, the contractor Mr. Nilesh Patel. Let us welcome the visionaries behind Lulu IT Twin Towers, Smart City, Kochi. We have Engineer Jolly Verghese representing BAI and Engineer Liji Anna Matthew, the Treasurer of ICI Kochi, handing over the awards. The owner, Mr. Abhilash Veliyavalappil, hearty congratulations. Lulu IT Twin Towers, Smart City, Kochi. The architect Paul Moses. Engineer Liji handing over the award. The structural consultants, Geostructurals Private Limited. Award vari kori vedikana Geostructurals ee varshate award category. Infrastructure project num, residential project num, commercial project nokke Geostructural aanu. And the engineer Babu Verghese. The contractor, Mr. Nilesh Patel. And that is the team behind Lulu IT Twin Towers, Smart City, Kochi. Congratulations once again. And thank you, Engineer Jolly Verghese from BAI and Engineer Liji Anna Matthew for giving away the awards. Thanks to our ever-present chairman, Dr. Anil Joseph, and Engineer Sajit also for being on stage to give away the awards. Now, before we move on to the next category of awards, we are going to take a small, not a break, we are going to present something very important. As we all know, the ICI Ultratech Awards has two integral factors. One is Indian Concrete Institute. We already heard about that earlier in the video. And the other is Ultratech Cement Limited, the country's #1 and most recommended brand. It is the largest manufacturer of grey cement, ready-mix concrete and white cement in India and one of the leading cement producers in the world. Now, to let us know more about Ultratech Cement, we have the Zonal Head Technical of Ultratech Cement Limited, Engineer Panos P. John. Let us welcome Engineer Panos with a big round of applause to tell us more about Ultratech.
Yeah, thank you, Anita. Like Calicut, you covered my presentation, half my presentation here as well. Thanks for that. I can be brief now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. A warm welcome to all of you to this ICI Ultratech Award evening. Very briefly, I'll run you through few slides to give an update on our company, Ultratech Cement. Ultratech Cement is a part of Aditya Birla Group. Aditya Birla Group is a premium global conglomerate, USD 67 billion conglomerate. The market cap of the group is USD 112 billion. 42% of the group's revenues come from outside India operations across 6 continents and 41 countries. Group has 600 plus state-of-the-art manufacturing units globally. It's anchored by a whopping 227,000 employees and 300 million loyal customer base. The group companies are listed here: Ultratech Cement, Grasim Industries, Hindalco Industries, Aditya Birla Capital, Aditya Birla Sun Life, Aditya Birla Retail, Aditya Birla Finance, and Vodafone. Most of these companies are India leaders, and some of these companies are global leaders as well. Getting to the Ultratech landscape, talking about the various departments or verticals of Ultratech Cement. While grey cement remains the core of Ultratech Cement, company has been producing high quality cement, with the engineer's choice for almost 4 decades now. I'm very pleased to announce that with the recent data which is available, Ultratech has become the world's largest cement selling brand. And it's the second largest, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's a news that we also got last month only. So Ultratech is the world's largest cement selling brand. It's the second largest as per the installed capacity. And both these data points are outside of China. This could only be possible because we have had the support, the cooperation coming in from all of you, engineers, architects, technocrats, builders, contractors, individual house builders, our dealers, our channel partners. And I take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for being a partner in Ultratech's growth story. Ultratech has also moved into, beyond cement, we have moved into a solutions journey path. And for that, we have a division called Ultratech Building Products. You have a range of specialty building products there. We are the leaders in India as far as ready-mix concrete is concerned, Ultratech Concrete, with all over 400 cement plants. We have a vertical called Ultratech Building Solutions, UBS we call it. These are format stores, and pan-India we have around 4,600 plus of such stores. These stores have the same look and feel. When a customer walks into one of these stores, then apart from Ultratech products, he gets to choose from a variety of brands that would help him in his entire construction journey. In the white cement space, we have Birla White. And in the services space, we have a phygital platform called Ultratech by Ultratech. The vision of the company is to be the leader in building solutions, and we want to achieve it through 4 pillars of innovation, sustainability, customer centricity, and team empowerment. A journey of Ultratech Cement, which started around 1983 with 1 million ton per annum plant. As we speak today, the installed capacity of the company is 192.26 million ton per annum. This financial year, we would cross 200 million ton per annum. And with the projects that are in pipeline, we would be 242 million ton by 2028. Again, I'll thank you that all this has been possible because of the support that we have received from all of you. Just to touch upon few products that we launched in the recent past. So we came out with these tile adhesives, 16 new products in the tile adhesive category that would take care of the ceramic tiles, the vitrified tiles, the mosaic tiles, glass mosaics, and natural stones. So this came out recently. We came out with a product called PU2K. It's a 2-component PU adhesive, and this can be used to fix tiles onto metal, plywood, drywall, and rubber. We came out with grouts in tile, that is Tile Fixo epoxy grout, 2 components and 3 components. We came out with a product called Tile Fixo Rapid. This again can be used to fix tiles onto metal, plywood, drywall, and rubber. This product is pretty common here in Kerala as well. The Weather Pro Top Shield. It's a waterproofing, it's a terrace waterproofing coating. The coating is UV resistant. It provides high resistance to long-term weathering effects, and the temperature of the room can be reduced to 10%, about 10% it can be reduced if proper application is done. Speaking about the environment, social governance criteria of Ultratech, we had the keynote speaker, Dr. Ramchandra, touching upon these points. Company's target, Ultratech's target is to be net zero carbon emission by 2050. We aim to be having 85% green energy by 2030 and 100% by 2050. The company is 5 times water positive. And in the biodiversity and land use, we go by a policy of no net loss approach. And the company follows the circular economy path. Just to touch upon 2 data points, again, Dr. Sir spoke about this. Cement plants generate a lot of heat. The wisdom is to capture this heat and get it back into the production process, which we call as weight heat recovery system. Something that we started tracking from FY19. We were at 6% WHRS. 2025, that's now, we are at 20%, and we aim to go to 25% by FY30. On the renewable energy parameter, we were only at 1% at FY19. Now we are at 13%, and we intend to have 60% RE by FY30. We also partner with IGBC for green building certification. Certifications are titled as IGBC Nest and IGBC Nest Plus. These are some of the criteria that we listed here, which are required to get these certifications. Talking about the CSR initiatives, I've come to the end of my presentation. Talking about the CSR initiatives of the company. Ultratech CSR initiatives are primarily into healthcare, education, and a sustainable livelihood. We would have touched the life of millions of people through our CSR initiatives, something that we take pride upon. Touching upon some of the iconic projects that we have been associated with, not only as cement suppliers, as I said, as solution providers, the new Parliament building, Central Vista, the metro projects, the road projects, Statue of Unity, Narendra Modi Stadium, Bandra Valley Sea Link, Yeshwantpur Elevated Express Highway, just to name a few. So these have been the structures that we have been associated with. Apart from building lot many individual house builders' houses, they are also iconic structures for us. That has been the journey of Ultratech Cement till now. And again, thank you for all the support that you have given to the company. With this, I conclude. Appreciate your patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Engineer Pejon. Can we give a big round of applause to Engineer Panos? He represents the most reputed brand of cement in the world now. The latest studies, latest numbers show, and we're very happy to be associated with such a big brand, and very happy to know that just like Dr. V. Ramachandra said in his keynote address, that Ultratech Cement is also going through the green path, and they too have a target by 2050 to achieve zero emissions. Thank you so much, Engineer Panos, for that excellent presentation on Ultratech. And now that we know more about the brand that we are associated with, it is time to continue our awards. Are you ready? Todarelle? Yes? Okay. So, the next category of awards is the Best Built House for Alappuzha district. Appo ini veruna the Best Built House for various districts aanu. We are starting with the district of Alappuzha. Can we have the AV for the Best Built House for Alappuzha district? And let us see who the finalists are. Ladies and gentlemen, the Best Built House for Alappuzha district at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025, and the finalists are Parambil House, the Ship House, Abode of the East, Parambil House. Yes, so those were the finalists for the Best Built House. Now, I'll announce the winner, and then I'll request the presenters to come on stage. The winner for the Best Built House for Alappuzha district is... Who is the winner? The Ship House, Abode of the East, is the winner of the Best Built House of Alappuzha district. Hearty congratulations to the people behind the Ship House. Let me invite, of course, the chairman, Dr. Anil Joseph, and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar on stage to give away the awards, along with Dr. Anil and Engineer Sajid. I request Engineer Jitin, representing Lensfed, to please join us. I also request Engineer Babu Verghese, the Executive Committee member of ICI Kochi, to kindly join us on stage to give away the awards. And now it is time to call upon stage the people behind the Ship House, the owner, the proud owner, Mr. Vipin KP. Hearty congratulations, Mr. Vipin. The architect, Architect Arjit Jobi. The Engineer Mop Glitt. Congratulations to the people behind the Ship House, Abode of the East. The owner, Mr. Vipin KP. The Architect Arjit Joy. The Engineer Mop Glitt. We have Engineer Jitin representing Lensfed. We have Engineer Babu Verghese from the Executive Committee of ICI Kochi giving away the awards. Congratulations to the owner, Mr. Vipin KP. The Architect Arjit Jobi. Hearty congratulations to the people behind the beautiful house, the Best Built House from Alappuzha district, the Ship House, Abode of the East. The Engineer Mobile Glitt. Congratulations. Let us have a group photo. One center like nannal nalla photo getto. Congratulations once again, Best Built House of Alappuzha district. The Ship House, Abode of the East. Next is the Best Built House of Kochi district. Can we have the AV for the Best Built House of Kochi district? Who will be the finalists from all the nominations for the Best Built House of Kochi district? Alappuzha കഴിഞ്ഞു, അടുത്തത് കോട്ടയമാണ്. Who are the finalists? Maniyachira residents, the finalists, residents of Julie, indigenous residents. The Eco House. Those were the finalists and the winner for the best built house for Kottayam district. Any guesses? 4 വീടുകൾ കണ്ടു. ആരായിരിക്കും winner? ഏകദേശം ഒരു ഇമേജ് ഒക്കെ കാണുമ്പോൾ. The winner is the Eco House. Hearty congratulations to the people behind the Eco House. Requesting engineer Baiju Bhargavan representing Grace and engineer Reggie Zakaria from ICI Kochi to kindly come on stage to do the honors of getting the award. The owner of the Eco House, Pattasheri family. Let us welcome them on stage with a big round of applause. The architect, Elemental, the structural consultant, Nail Contracting, the contractor, Ambanattu Civil Tech. Let us welcome the people behind the Eco House on stage, the best built house from Kottayam district. We have engineer Baiju Bhargavan representing Grace and engineer Reggie Zakaria from ICI Kochi on stage to give away the awards. And receiving the award is the people behind the Eco House, the Pattasheri family. Congratulations. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടി കൊടുക്കാം. നല്ല എനർജി ആവട്ടെ, നല്ല appreciation ആവട്ടെ. Making a house is a dream of every Malayali, and to get the award for the best house of Kottayam district is a big dream come true. The owner, Pattasheri family, the architect, Elemental, the structural consultant, Nail Contracting, and the contractor, Ambanattu Civil Tech. Now we move on to the best built house for Idukki district. Can we have the AV for the best built house of Idukki district, please? Alappuzha കഴിഞ്ഞു, കോട്ടയം കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഇനി ഇടുക്കി ജില്ലയിലെ ബെസ്റ്റ് ബിൽറ്റ് ഹൗസിന്റെ ഫൈനലിസ്റ്റ് ആരാണെന്ന് നോക്കാം. The finalists for the best built house of Idukki district are Floating House, House of Ramad, very interesting names. Saji Residence, those were the finalists for the best built house of Idukki district, and the winner for the best built house of Idukki district at the ICI Ultratech Awards is the Floating House. Hearty congratulations to the people behind the Floating House, best built house of Idukki district. To present the award, may I invite on stage engineer Edward George, the president of CREDAI. I also invite Dr. Job Thomas from ICI Kochi on stage. Dr. Edward George, the president of CREDAI, and Dr. Job Thomas from ICI Kochi, receiving the award, the people behind Floating House, the owner, Mr. Anthony Joseph. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടിയോട് കൂടിയിട്ട് നമുക്ക് മിസ്റ്റർ ആന്റണി ജോസഫിനെ വേദിയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യാം. The architect, Architect Ajit Jose, the structural consultant, Father Dr. Bennett Kuriakos. Congratulations to the people behind the Floating House. Engineer Edward George, the president of CREDAI, and Dr. Job Thomas from ICI Kochi, handing over the award to Mr. Anthony Joseph, Architect Ajit Jose, and Father Dr. Bennett Kuriakos. Hearty congratulations to the visionaries behind the beautiful Floating House. അപ്പോൾ ആലപ്പുഴ കഴിഞ്ഞു, കോട്ടയം കഴിഞ്ഞു, ഇടുക്കി കഴിഞ്ഞു, ഇനി ഏതാണ് ജില്ല? Now it comes to Ernakulam district. Can we have the AV for the best built house from Ernakulam district? Who finalists for the best built house for Ernakulam district. The finalists are Subhiksham, Wide Ventures, House of Arun, Razak House, Haniel, yes, those are the finalists for the best built house for Ernakulam district, and the winner for the best built house of Ernakulam district at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 goes to Haniel. Hearty congratulations to the team behind the beautiful house, Haniel, for receiving the award for the best built house for Ernakulam district. Let me invite Engineer Anil Kumar, the District President of Lensfed, and Dr. Kavita from ICI Kochi to kindly come forward to do the honors of giving away the award for the best built house of Ernakulam district. And receiving the award, the people behind the house, Haniel, the proud owner, Mr. Sibin Jose. Let us welcome Mr. Sibin Jose with a big round of applause. The architect, Architect Josu B. Sebastian, and Architect Colin Jose Thomas. The structural consultant, Stedal Engineering and Construction Private Limited. The contractor, Mr. Cherian Verghese. We have Engineer Anil Kumar, the District President of Lensfed, and Dr. Kavita on stage to give away the award. Here comes the owner of the house, Haniel, the best built house of Ernakulam district, Mr. Sibin Jose, the proud owner, Architect Josu B. Sebastian and Colin Jose Thomas. Congratulations, Mr. Sibin and the architects, the structural consultant, Stedal Engineering and Construction Private Limited, and the contractor, Mr. Cherian Verghese. Nalloru kaiyadi namakku kodukam for the best built house of Ernakulam district, Haniel. Best built house for Thrissur district, Ultratech. Sham Residence, Mango Tree House, Skew House, the winner for the best built house of Thrissur district goes to Araikyo. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Skew House. Hearty congratulations to the visionaries behind this beautiful house. Skew House is the winner of the best built house for Thrissur district. Requesting Engineer Satish V, representing Structural Engineer Association, and Dr. Indu Susan from ICI Kochi to kindly come on stage to give away the awards. Now, let me invite the people behind Skew House, the proud owner, Mr. Jason MV, the architect Clinton Thomas, the structural consultant, engineer Sajid A, and the contractor, Mr. Shaiju. Congratulations! Here is Engineer Ratish representing Structural Engineers Association and Dr. Indu Susan from ICI Kochi handing over the award to the proud owner, Mr. Jason MV. Can we have a nice round of applause? നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടി കൊടുക്കണം. ഇതൊരു സ്വപ്ന സാക്ഷാത്കാരമാണ്. ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു പരിപാടിയിൽ വന്ന് സ്വന്തം വീടിന് ഏറ്റവും നല്ല വീടിനുള്ള അവാർഡ് കിട്ടുക എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. Here is Dr. Indu Susan handing over the award. Architect Clinton Thomas, Engineer Sajid A, Mr. Shaiju. Congratulations. Time for the group photo with the chairman of ICI Kochi, Dr. Anil Joseph, and our regional technical head, Engineer Sajid Bhaskar. Here is the award for the contractor, Mr. Shaiju. Hearty congratulations. Let us take a group photo. Audience the bhagatna kayyadi ava. Congratulations, Skew House, Thrissur, for the best built house of Thrissur district. Thank you, Engineer Ratish and Dr. Indu Susan, for handing over the awards. Thrissur നമുക്കൊരു ജൂറി അപ്രീസിയേഷൻ അവാർഡും കൂടി വരുന്നുണ്ട് ബെസ്റ്റ് ബിൽറ്റ് ഹൗസിൽ. നമ്മൾ ബെസ്റ്റ് ബിൽറ്റ് ഹൗസിനുള്ള അവാർഡ് സ്ക്യൂ ഹൗസിന് കൊടുത്തു. ഒരു ജൂറി അപ്രീസിയേഷൻ അവാർഡും കൂടി ഇതിന് വരുന്നുണ്ട്. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഒരുപാട് നോമിനേഷൻസ് വരുമ്പോൾ അത്രയും നല്ല വീടുകൾ ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ട് ഒരു ജൂറി അപ്രീസിയേഷൻ അവാർഡ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. The jury appreciation award goes to Jury Appreciation Award for the Best Built House of Thrissur goes to Arairikku. Many guesses? Orikka. Hearty congratulations to the team behind Orikka. Requesting Ms. Shiju M, the owner of Orikka, Architect Chako Sanil and Mr. Girish A.L. to kindly come on stage. I think there is double duty for Engineer Ratish and Dr. Indu. You have to come on stage one more time to give away the award for the jury appreciation for the best built house of Thrissur. ഒരു എക്സസൈസ് ആയിക്കോട്ടെ. ഇന്ദു എൻ്റെ വളരെ ക്ലോസ് ഫ്രണ്ട് കൂടിയാണ്. അപ്പൊ ഞാൻ കുറച്ച് കൂടുതൽ പണി ഇന്ദുവിന് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. 2 വട്ടം സ്റ്റേജ് കയറി ഇറങ്ങണം. But it is definitely for an excellent reason. Double the limelight. Congratulations to Ms. Shiju M, the proud owner of Orikka. Engineer Ratish is also with us. The architect Chako Sanil, and the contractor, Mr. Girish A.L. Congratulations. Yes, that is the contractor, Mr. Girish. Congratulations to the team behind the beautiful house Orikka. മനോഹരമായ പേരാണ് ഒഴുക്ക്, മനോഹരമായ വീടും. Congratulations once again and thank you double times to Engineer Ratish and Indu Susan Jins. Now we go on to one more category of awards. അപ്പോൾ ജില്ലകളെല്ലാം നമ്മൾ കവർ ചെയ്തു. All the districts are covered, but there are so many nominations, around 150 odd nominations for the best built house. Just imagine, juryനെ ഞാൻ സമ്മതിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അപ്പോൾ we have one overall jury appreciation award as well. And who is the recipient of the overall jury appreciation award among all the houses from all the districts? And the overall jury appreciation award goes to Appreciation Award for the Best Built House goes to Kurikyat House. Hearty congratulations to Kurikyat House. I request Architect Gopakumar representing IIA and Engineer Abhilash Joy representing ICI Kochi to kindly come on stage to do the honors of giving away the award. Now let me invite the proud people behind Kurikyat House. I hope I'm pronouncing the house name properly. If not, please correct me, the owner. The owner, Mr. Matthew, the architect, Architect Rohit, the structural consultant, Engineer Amrita, and the Engineer Manoj Kumar. Kurikyat House is the winner of the Jury Appreciation Award for the Best Built House of the region. നമ്മുടെ മെന്റലിസ്റ്റ് കുറച്ച് കുഴക്കിയ ഒരു വ്യക്തിയാണ് സ്റ്റേജിലേക്ക് വരുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ രണ്ടാമത്തെ വട്ടാണ് അദ്ദേഹം സ്റ്റേജിലേക്ക് കയറുന്നത്. ആദ്യം കയറിയ മോമെന്റ് അദ്ദേഹം ഓർക്കാൻ വിചാരിക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവില്ല. കൺഗ്രാറ്റുലേഷൻസ് ടു Kurikyat House for being the Best Built House Jury Appreciation Award recipient. Hearty congratulations to the owner, Mr. Matthew, the architect, Architect Rohit, the structural consultant, Engineer Amrita, and the Engineer Manoj Kumar. Congratulations. Architect Gopakumar representing IIA and Engineer Abhilash Joy have handed over the awards. Congratulations once again. അപ്പോൾ ബെസ്റ്റ് ബിൽറ്റ് ഹൗസിനുള്ള അവാർഡ്സ് കഴിഞ്ഞിരിക്കുകയാണ്. ഇനി നമുക്ക് ICIയിൽ വളരെ ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യമാണ് സ്റ്റുഡൻറ് ചാപ്റ്റർ ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസ്. So next is the award for the best student chapter under ICI Kochi Center. And can we have the AV for the best student chapter under Indian Concrete Institute Kochi Center? We have, I believe, 20 student chapters. 20 student chapters ഉണ്ട് ICI കൊച്ചിയിൽ. അതിൽ ഫൈനലിസ്റ്റിനെയാണ് ഇപ്പോൾ കാണിക്കുന്നത്. ഈ ഫൈനലിസ്റ്റ് കോളേജാണ് ബെസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റുഡൻറ് ചാപ്റ്റർ ആയിരിക്കുന്നത്. The most active, the best student chapter under Kochi Center. These are the finalists. Yes, those were the finalists, and the winner for the best student chapter under ICI Kochi Center is Marathanesius College of Engineering, Kodamangalam. Hearty congratulations to the active and energetic team behind MA College of Engineering, Kodamangalam. So to give away the award, I kindly request Engineer Susan, Executive Engineer PWD. I also invite Dr. Sunita K. Nair, representing ICI Kochi, to give away the awards. Now let me invite the proud head of department and staff in charge, along with students of Marathanesius College of Engineering, Kodamangalam, to kindly come on stage to receive the award for the best student chapter under Kochi Center. Congratulations. Hearty congratulations, Marathanesius College of Engineering, Kodamangalam. Apannada adorned to Dr. Indu Susan from MA College. Congratulations. the HOD and staff of MA College of Engineering, Kodamangalam. Nallur kayyadi, nammade future generation of engineers ana. These are the future of concrete in India. Let us give them a big round of applause. The HOD and staff of Maharathanesius College of Engineering. So happy to see them on stage. Young students, future engineers, hearty congratulations. Congratulations once again about Dr. Indune for Munamta Vatana stage. Hearty congratulations. Next category of awards, ladies and gentlemen, is for the outstanding thesis in the field of concrete. Can we have the AV for the outstanding PhD thesis in the field of concrete? The winner for the outstanding thesis in the field of concrete is Dr. Ajish K. from IIT Palakkad. Hearty congratulations, Dr. Ajish. Let me invite Ms. Neha, the Zonal Head, Branding, and Engineer Sajid, from the Executive Committee member of ICI Kochi, to kindly come on stage to give away the awards. Along with Dr. Ajish, I also request his guide, Dr. C.B. Veena Venutharan and Dr. Sunita K. Nair, to kindly come on stage to receive the award. The Zonal Head Branding of Ultratech Kochi, Ms. Neha, is here on stage. Along with her, we have Engineer Sajid Palakkapilli, Executive Committee member of ICI Kochi. The outstanding thesis in the field of concrete. The award goes to Dr. Ajish K. from IIT Palakkad. Their guides, Dr. C.V. Veena Venutharan and Dr. Sunita K. Nair. Congratulations to the guides. Congratulations, Dr. Ajish K. from IIT Palakkad. Nalluru kayyadi. It takes a lot of time, a lot of research to prepare a thesis, and hearty congratulations to Dr. Ajish. Now it is time to give away the award for the outstanding master's thesis in the field of concrete, Kochi Center. Can we have the AV for the outstanding master's thesis in the field of concrete? And the winner for the outstanding master's thesis in the field of concrete goes to Engineer Anjali Baburaj from Government Engineering College, Thrissur. Hearty congratulations. Engineer Anjali Baburaj requesting Mr. Jaimon Jacob, the Secretary of Institute of Engineers, and Engineer Divya, representing ICI Calicut, to kindly come on stage to give away the awards. And to receive the award, I kindly request Engineer Anjali Baburaj, Government Engineering College, Thrissur, also requesting her guide, Dr. Seena P, to please be with us on the dais. Congratulations, Engineer Anjali Baburaj and her guide, Dr. Seena P. Mr. Jaimon Jacob, Secretary of Institution of Engineers of India, and Engineer Divya from ICI Calicut are here to give away the award. Congratulations, Engineer Anjali Baburaj and her guide, Dr. Seena P. the mentor, the guide for Engineer Anjali. And here is Engineer Anjali Babaraj receiving the award for the outstanding master's thesis in the field of concrete, Kochi Center. Hearty congratulations. Next category is the outstanding bachelor's thesis in the field of concrete, Kochi. Can we have the AV for the outstanding bachelor's thesis in the field of concrete? The winner for the outstanding bachelor's thesis in the field of concrete goes to Alina Mariam Jacob, Alan Joseph, Avinash Krishna R, Happy Philip Matthew of St. Gitt's College of Engineering, Kottayam. Hearty congratulations. I also request their guide, Assistant Professor Sneha M. Verghese, to be on the dais. To present the award, I request Mr. Alvin, the Regional Head Logistics of Ultratech Cement, to kindly join us. I also request Mr. Ravi Kishore, the Branding Zonal from Ultratech Cements, to kindly join us on stage. Mr. Alvin and Mr. Ravi Kishore are requested to join us on stage. Alina Mariam Jacob, Alan Joseph. കയ്യടി വരട്ടെ. ഇത് ഏറ്റവും അവസാനത്തെ അവാർഡാണ്. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടി തന്നെ കൊടുക്കണം. നമ്മുടെ യങ് സ്റ്റുഡൻസ് ആണ്, ബാച്ചിലേഴ്സ് ആണ്. Alina Mariam Jacob, Alan Joseph, Avinash Krishna R, and Habib Philip Matthew of St. Gitt's College of Engineering, Kottayam. And their proud guide, Assistant Professor Sneha M. Verghese. Congratulations to all of you on receiving the outstanding bachelor's thesis in the field of concrete. നല്ലൊരു കയ്യടി. അവസാനത്തെ അവാർഡാണ് ഇന്നത്തെ ഈ ഈവനിങ്. അതിഗംഭീരമായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് അവസാനിപ്പിക്കാം. So, thank you, Mr. Alvin. Thank you, Mr. Ravi Kishore, for giving away the awards. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have completed the awards and recognitions at the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025. Before we move on to the very last part, which is the vote of thanks, can we give a big round of applause to Dr. Anil Joseph and Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, full-time stage in the complete award ceremony coordinate idu. So a big thanks to them as well. And hearty congratulations to all the winners on receiving the award. Let this be an inspiration for more and more people to achieve greater heights, to win next year for ICI Ultratech 2026. Now, it is time to shower our gratitude, our thanks to each and every person who came over here and made this event a success. And to deliver the vote of thanks, I invite Engineer Liji Anna Matthews, the Treasurer of ICI Kochi, to deliver the vote of thanks. Let us welcome ma'am with a nice round of applause.
Good evening to all. It is my privilege to propose the vote of thanks as we conclude this enlightening and inspiring evening of ICI Ultratech Awards. On behalf of ICI Kochi Center, we extend hearty congratulations to all the award winners and the finalists. Your achievements reflect remarkable dedication and excellence, and you serve as role models for the entire construction community. First and foremost, we thank our chairman, Dr. Anil Joseph, for the inspiring address and for presenting an excellent overview of the activities and the vision of ICI Kochi. Thank you, Anil sir. We place on record our sincere appreciation to our chief guest, Dr. V. Ramachandra, President ICI and Principal Technical Advisor of Ultratech Cements, for delivering an exceptionally insightful technical session on reducing carbon footprint in the cement industry, which has provided valuable perspectives and significantly enriched our professional understanding. Thank you, sir. We also extend our sincere thanks to Ultratech Siemens, especially Engineer Sajid Bhaskar, Regional Head Technical, and in particular, we acknowledge and thank the Ultratech leadership present with us today. Engineer Punus P. John, Zonal Head Technical, Engineer Ani George, Regional Head Marketing, and the entire team, Ms. Neha, for the continued collaboration and strong support given to ICI, and also for supporting this platform that celebrates excellence in concrete technology and construction. Thank you, Team Ultratech. I also take this opportunity to extend our sincere appreciation to all the jury committee members for their time, expertise, and invaluable contributions in finalizing all the awardees. I would also like to thank Engineer Shaiju Nair, Secretary ICI Kochi, for that warm words of welcome that opened this session, and also thank Dr. Elson John, Vice Chairman, for presenting the citation of the best concrete engineer. I also take this opportunity to thank all the office bearers of ICI Kochi. I would also like to thank all the distinguished guests representing Builders Association of India, Lensfed, Institution of Engineers, IIA, GRACE, IGS, Structural Engineers Forums, government officials, and the academicians representing various engineering colleges. A big thank you to all the organizing committee members, coordinators, media, and the technical support teams who worked behind the scenes to make today's program seamless and memorable. We also extend our sincere appreciation to our energetic, engaging, and dynamic Master of Ceremony, Ms. Anita, for anchoring graciously throughout the program, which played a vital role in ensuring the seamless flow of the program and overall success of today's event. Thank you, Anita. We also like to thank Mr. Anas, the mentalist who entertained us today, and also the Le Meridian Hotel team for their support. Finally, our sincere gratitude to all the members, guests, and delegates gathered here. Your presence and participation are what make the ICI Kochi Center vibrant and active. Thank you once again for joining us this evening. You're all invited for the dinner and fellowship followed. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Engineer Ligiana Matthews, Treasurer of ICI Kochi Center, for beautifully, graciously delivering the vote of thanks, making sure that each and every person is shown the correct gratitude and the correct appreciation for taking your time out on this Friday evening, coming over here and making the ICI Ultratech Awards 2025 a grand success. Thank you so much, everyone, for your presence, for your participation, and once again, congratulations to all the winners. And with this, we come to the end of this event, and we definitely have a sumptuous buffet prepared for you, which is outside your right side. Buffet. Yeah, I think your tummies are rumbling. Yes, so we have buffet arranged for you on the right side. Exit area, and in the back side for networking, for cocktails, for fellowship, we have a cocktail counter also set up over there. So fellowship counter in the back, food in the side. Enjoy this evening, enjoy the rest of the evening. Once again, thank you so much. This is me, Anita, signing off. Thank you.